Hey guys, it's Mallory, and we're playing Rigged Caps again. This is the Risk Meets Among Us tournament. You've probably seen me play as the imposter 2 other times, and so I wanted to remind you guys the rules are down in the description. This is a really interesting way to play in VC. I got crewmate this time, and so I want to invite you to really pay attention to what people are saying and follow me on my journey to try to figure out who the 2 imposters are. I can tell you that of the people who watch this game live, nobody could figure it out. So put your hints down in the comments below. Tell us who you think the imposters are and stay to the end to find out if you are right.
And that never changed it, but this is a new Discord account. So the name is the same, but if you ping me, you have to put a 1 where the I is.
Huh.
Okay, also keep in mind, guys, only imposters can ally. Oh wait, no, we didn't play this one last night. What did I play last night? We played
Can I make a claim for the bottom right? Because I'm in that launch pad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take bottom left. I'm gonna be trapped in a corner. I do not have good caps.
Yeah.
My caps are so bad. That's okay. What if I get this bonus? I will just I won't even take cards. I'll just chill back here.
Hayden is crying, but Hayden can't speak right now.
Does anyone see where she capped?
Yes.
Just don't get in her way.
She is in the top right on common minerals. And actually, Hayden's the only one who can see my cap. I am bottom left on quarantine.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go for the top left. Only Grim can see it. I'm in Gateway B in
Okay.
Launchpad B.
Confirm.
That's my only real non-corner.
Gateway BB?
Gateway BE.
Oh, BE. Okay.
I see so little of white. I see everybody else. I see like no white.
I also see very little of white. That's interesting.
I think
if you guys could see my spawn, I am just spawned in the edges. The entire center of the board is a mystery to me. I cannot see. I see one territory on all 3 launch pads, only one. I see literally nothing in Terminal B, Terminal A.
Mal, where did you say you went again?
So I went on quarantine. It is in the Expedition Command bonus.
Ah, okay, word.
I fully expect to be trapped back here, and I will just card skip until the game ends.
So if all things go normally, you and I are going to be on opposite sides. And did I hear right? Someone said Hayden is in the +8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone see where white capped? I didn't hear it.
No. Who is white? Is that Smurf?
I'm on the crater bay next to that blizzard. I had so crappy choices that was something I can live with. Maybe.
I see that.
So there's a chance you and Hayden might be hamming me in, but that might not be that big a deal. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't know where I'm gonna ultimately trade cards.
Yeah, like I don't really have a good feel for a bonus.
you
I'll go
told
for
that
Terminal
you are going
B.
to take that.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh.
So my capital will be locked in at some point once I get the bonus in Terminal
Mine
B.
probably will too. But that's okay because I'll be strong and I'll be able to kill the people who.
Yeah, I fully expect that I will also be locked.
So who are the dangerous pairs here? Like the people who could run away with it if they are to work together, just based on cap placement.
The only danger I see is that pink and white can lock in black.
Grimm's cap is strong.
Yeah.
That's just strong cap, not working with anybody.
I'm gonna try to remember. Okay, so Grim, you said you were on BE?
No, that's blue.
Blue.
Me.
No, I'm on the center of Launchpad A.
Grim is on the center of Launchpad A. Okay. And Grim is black? Okay.
And so it looks like blue is probably taking their bonus.
Yeah. Perfect dice. Nice.
And then who am I missing? Okay, so white, were you the one? White, were you the one on Terminal or Crater Bay?
Yeah, I'm in a Crater Bay.
Okay.
I think you just don't know mine yet. Red. I'm in Star Hops, Terminal B.
Is it possible for white?
Star Hops.
Is
Okay.
it possible for white and red to do their turn without hitting any of my territories since I'm on 12? Red, I think you might have to hit mine if you're gonna get your bonus.
Are you in luggage port or Parker check-ins?
No, he's not. I'm in luggage port and whites and Parker check-ins.
Okay, I could clear that side first.
1,
then.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay. Can
That
someone...
side is all ones, red.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so yeah, as far as dangerous pairs, I agree that white and pink could potentially just block black behind them, though black will conceivably be somewhat strong back there, so maybe that's not actually that concerning.
Well, assuming they both get their bonuses, I don't think I could do anything with that strength, because unless we are like sure that they're the imposters.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hayden's gonna have a hard time getting her bonus. She might get it eventually, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know, black. I think I will go for the bonus since they're all ones on the other side.
Yeah, you can take it. I'm going last anyway. I don't mind being knocked under 12. It was a tall ask.
You'll still get a bunch.
Yeah. And I am not going to be able to take my bonus turn 1, but that's okay. I think I'm going to probably risk a 3v1
worth,
here.
Black, I only see ones. I have 3 ones in your bonus, so I don't know what else is in there, but it from what I can see, it's also a lot of ones.
Yeah, I think I'm going to risk a 3v1. Oh, actually, yeah, beyond your 1 here.
It's another one of me and a 1 of Hayden. It's just ones back there.
There's only 1 other territory I don't see back here.
It's a white one if it's next to that blue one right there.
Okay, sweet.
So this is the game I watched last night where they did the perfect crewmate win, but it was a very long game. Though I think with cap placement, they were stalled out a little bit. I think our cap placements are a little less choky than what the group last night had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm off to a strong start, but I'm not gonna go crazy here. I'm just gonna slowly expand. I won't, since other people still don't even have bonuses, I won't go too crazy.
Yeah, sorry, Smurf. I should have asked if you wanted me to roll out my 2. I think that's the only thing I need to roll out.
I guess I slowly work on Launchpad B.
I think I have enough problems on that. Bonus without your 2 territories there. I don't know what's on the corner south from me, so. I have to see.
Is anybody gonna attempt for command tower?
Command tower.
Which is the orange bonus?
I hadn't planned on it.
Okay, I'm just suggesting it as possibly a good trading spot for a few of us.
Unless
yeah.
you are willing to give it to me and let's trade in Launchpad C.
Well then you would have a +6/+6 and I would just have a +6. Now what I would be open to is a +6/+6 for you and a +6/+4 for me, and then I just don't take cards. I could get down with that sickness.
But
that would necessitate me also not taking cards and having a +6/+4 and being trapped, which I guess I'm not opposed to. So the rest of the board, how worried are we about, what is that, Mal and Redolino?
No, that is white.
+12 seems like a lot.
Oh, that's white going for the +6. I thought that, okay, just.
White is the one with the very, very trapped cap. If he is an imposter, I'm not super worried about him because his cap is a shitty.
Greater Bay?
I'm
I think that's a decent
only worried.
I think you're talking about mine.
I think red has.
Mine is already.
Oh, red. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anyone's voices. I am getting everybody mixed up. I'm so sorry. I thought I was talking to Red about this command tower.
Yeah, that's what I figured just based off
I'm sorry, I'm getting everyone mixed up.
No, that's fine. I mean, if we're going to trade in command tower, then I need to get over there because I don't have any positions there. Because white, I guess you're going for terminal A?
After that, Mallory talking me out from the command tower, that's only option, but like she said, it's the shittiest one to have gap in the middle of the bonus, so that's why I was hoping to get bonus somewhere else and not taking the other one.
Oh yeah, possibly. Sorry. Wait, your cap is not that bad. It is Red's cap that is very bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going for that one, then I'll take my card there. Otherwise, I have 2s to hit and knock someone out of a position.
So, but real quick before I finish my turn, is command tower likely to be a trading zone long term or a bonus that people are taking?
I think it's likely to be a trading zone.
Okay, I'm gonna kill a 2 so that Red can get in there. I have a 1 in the back corner of that I would like to have survive. White's the only one who sees it.
Okay.
And that's the only place that I'll be able to take cards.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Is pink over here anywhere? I see a pink 3. Hayden may be the only one who doesn't have access to this trading area.
Pink's in command tower.
Oh, okay, great.
I see 2 territories.
And I will hit this 3 so that I don't block anybody from getting in there. Red should have the access to get over there.
Yeah. Because what's behind your 1? Black?
I have 2 there, but I'll move it.
Hayden not talking is making this tough.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. Just from like a who is the imposter perspective, like
I'm still trying to get the bonus that I've got, so
I figured.
Red, you're good to move up now.
I got a very bad dice roll on Red too. So I couldn't take it last turn.
Do you have it now though, Hayden?
No, I don't have it because of the bad roll against Red.
Wow.
My
Oh,
neighbors
yeah.
have like one of those husky type dogs. It's not a husky, but it's like one of those snow dogs, and he's just outside singing the song of his people right now, and it's cracking me up.
Nice.
I would appreciate if White wrote it there too.
There too.
Because I have to go through like 4 or 5 twos.
You still have 4 or 5 twos left?
No, I've got 1 troop territory left.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's not a huge deal. You are going to be getting a +8. Blue already has their +8.
Yeah, and I'll be sitting on 15 territories.
Yeah, you'll have quite a bit of territory.
I didn't get my first +6, even the one you already sold me. So
You
I'm
still
having
don't.
I'm having this kind of dice today.
Wait, still doesn't have their +6.
Red, would you mind rolling out your 2 that's between the caps in my bonus?
Yeah,
My
sure.
launch pad?
And what about my 10? Like I have a 10 currently in radar. Do I need to move it out of the way, or can it just stay there?
No, I mean, I'm in the corner, so I'm probably going to be
Do
ultimately
you want to move
trading
it
cards.
back 1, Red? Or
Sorry?
do you want to move it? I can't see what's behind White's 1, but
my black 1 is there.
I have a
So I
1
think
in the back corner behind White as well. Escape pods.
all right. And then who's
Okay,
next?
yeah. So I think you're actually in the best spot there.
I see.
Okay,
I see
I'll
a
stay
White
here then.
1 and a White 2 from my position.
All right. So 4 of us can trade in emergency generators, and then White and Pink can trade on the right side.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
White and pink are disconnected from each other, right?
Where
Because
is
black
Pink?
is in
Pink is in
common
satellite.
minerals. He has the big bone, or she has the big bonus.
But
No,
Pink,
she's in.
Are you able to get exterior cards?
Yeah, she's on the far right of
Yeah,
the
she's
of
in.
that
She's in that
trading
bonus.
pocket,
Yeah, she's in
or
that
the
bonus.
the trading bonus. She has a 2 there.
Why is she shocked facing?
She's shocked facing because I just saw her cap and didn't do anything about
I seen the big stack.
it.
Wasn't that big.
That stack was the same amount of troops as I've got.
Okay.
14?
So Hayden.
Oh no, it was a 20 stack.
Oh,
Is
geez, I didn't see a 20.
dead.
Oh. Excuse me.
Oh, look at how colorful it is over here.
No, that's a big stack.
Everyone's here.
Oh,
Wow.
that stack is more troops than I've got.
Hey man,
Same.
I'm not aggressing anyone. I told you guys I'm gonna chill in my corner.
That's true. I think this is like the way it's supposed to be played, is like get strong.
Yeah,
Like one or two people get strong and then like make stuff happen.
How about this? For one little check mark in my crewmate corner, I facilitated this nice trading zone for all of us. I am
that was pretty nice of you.
I'm a nice benevolent crewmate. Why would I care about everyone getting cards if I was the imposter?
I have so many cannons.
I also just got lucky and had a big trade on 3, so that's also where a lot of my troops just came from just now.
Oh, I didn't even notice that you traded in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just lucky. Last week on Mall of the Dead, dude, I think I had one big trade the entire game. I was trading in dudes like it was my goddamn job. Also, if anyone needs to hit my 1 in this trading zone, that's fine, because I do still have access to the trading zone from my bonus. So if my 1 gets taken out, that's not like a huge deal.
If red stayed where I think red is, we'll have to reorganize a little bit for you to get in there, but it should be okay.
That's fine.
Or like you and red could trade.
Yeah, like
somehow,
I still have cards on all of these petals, right? So
I think I'm one of the only ones who is like in danger of long-term not having anybody to trade with. So
Black.
As long as you're there, you
we'll see how
have
that develops.
cards.
Well, hey.
Yeah, well, unless someone decides to take me
Yeah,
out.
anybody getting taken out of the trade zone, that's going to be good information for us, right?
Yeah.
Or if we start to get sus on somebody and we think we know who the imposter is, taking them out of this trade zone might benefit us long term.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But let's cross that bridge when we come to it, right? We don't need to do that yet.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, now I'm not going to do it yet, but does anyone have any really strong feelings about me taking this launch pad?
No.
I think so. I haven't played with you in this yet, but I think so far you're playing the way that good crew members have played.
I am Listen, I was hoping to get imposter for the 3rd time. It didn't work out for me. Okay, so now I have to be a boring crewmate. Also, the other thing I noticed in our practice game last night, we were on one of the other space maps. What's the big one? The C1X. That's the one we played on last night. But one thing I noticed, being crewmate last night, as I was like, having no vision makes the game so lame.
Do I need to fortify my 6 back? Or can I get another card?
Huh?
Do I need to fortify my 6 back? Or can someone else give me a card?
I can give you a card there if you go back. Me or Red can give you. White or Red can give you.
I can give you a card if you stay there. I could have given you one. Sorry.
Yeah, because I wanted to. I've got a 10 stack that I want to fortify onto my cap.
Yeah, I mean, just do that next turn, and I can take a card there.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I presume that Red is
I just
still
had a
there.
+2 here, Pink. I didn't add here. I just had a +2.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got a stack in between the 2. What's it called? Bridge links. Just because I can't really get back up there if someone takes me at the top.
Yeah, Pink and Black are, I think, most in danger of being taken out of this trading packet, where they would physically probably, like, physically they wouldn't be able to get back over here. Well, actually, no.
Yeah,
Pink, you
I would have to go through blue.
You could, because Blue's cap is not in the center.
Yeah, but that would annoy Blue, so it's not actually worth it.
Black is like literally not able to, though. Like Black Black is the only one who is physically trapped behind caps.
Yeah, Black's stuck in between 2 caps. But Black's strong enough to, so no one can actually kill him. Unless we went, oh, we think it's Black. Let White and me get a little bit stronger and then eventually slowly kill him.
Hayden, I think if you and White teamed on me, it wouldn't take you guys very long to get rid of me.
At the moment, no, but long term, yes.
So question for the board. And Hayden, don't take this the wrong way. This is like I'm asking about an action that can be taken just out of like the ability.
If I attack you.
Well, no, I'm asking the board, like, should I take Hayden's cap right now just to progress the game? Because I can.
Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to bring up is how are we going to progress the game, because it seems like everyone's playing very nice.
It'll be too late if I don't do it now. But like I don't have any reason to sus Hayden.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, the chance is bigger that she's a crewmate than not, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to make the call.
Well, I was that eating strat on round 1. I was imposter on that game, so if it's made in stars, then Hayden is imposter.
That's a tough call to make because that progresses the game.
Sometimes you can get information just out of like how people react to questions like that. So
yeah,
like if you know, if 2 people immediately come in and say like, yeah, go for it, like that is some information.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna make sure my cap's really strong now.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what you can do is
Because
always just make sure that it's not like I can't get it with a set and my bonus troops. Yeah.
I will say though, like I said, I watched, I think it was the round 1 people play last night. They did stalemate, but they figured out, I don't know how they did it, but they did figure out who the imposters were. They were correct in the 2 people they killed. I came in like when there was only an hour left though, so I don't actually know how they got to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
I'll
in
say
my
so.
last. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say so far, I think this is the most tight-lipped lobby that I've seen so far in terms of like letting information slip. Like I haven't heard anybody slip up about positions. Um, like Mal, I wasn't able to see everything up in where we're trading, but I think the way that you went about that was pretty on the level. Like I don't think you got us this trading spot just because you were able to see everything and orchestrated
No,
that.
I only ever had this one back here. I couldn't see anything. That's why I was asking who else was in here.
Yeah, so this is like one of the least, like usually by now I feel like one person has given themselves some sus.
And I will say it seemed logical because I do know where all the caps are. I asked everyone and marked them all down. So this bonus as the trading spot is the most logical because it's really the only place it can happen.
Yeah.
where's Red's cap?
Red's cap is
Star Shop.
Bonus.
Star Shops. It's a very, very sad cap.
Wait, is
Yeah.
it in Terminal B?
Mal, do you got the 2 bonuses now?
I do. Yeah, I just took them last turn.
Okay, yeah, so you and I are generating equal.
I'm slightly behind, but
18.
me and Blue are getting same. Or I might be getting 1 or 2 more.
Probably off territories.
Yeah, so only white is behind.
Yeah, like
Reds.
I think no one else caught it earlier, but I think I have one small sus. I don't know. Like I also don't remember if it's the correct name because I wasn't familiar with the voices, but I think it was White who said when Pink asked for a card, like, oh, can I move my 6 back? I think White said something like, oh yeah, me or Red can give you a card, but he didn't have vision of me. I mean, we did discuss where I was going to stay, so he could have had an idea, but he, like, I think like 5 seconds later he corrected himself, like as if he noticed his own mistake by saying, if you're still in the same position. But that's all I have.
You know why I knew that your location? I had 3 territories on that trading zone. So currently I had the one that has a blue one.
He
and
did
one
have
that,
command.
and one that has an pink one, and then the one that I'm going to attack. So basically I saw the whole pocket when you started to build up.
He did have that.
The why I asked about
Right of
it
your
later that you said that I corrected myself. I said I presumed because I had a 2 on the launch pad, and I saw that Mallory went north, and unless he hit it, she hit it your 20 or 30 stack with that 41, that's the only option that you wouldn't be there giving cards.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
Yeah, if you see the point what I went through on that correction, because on that time when you said it, I realized the same thing that you said, that I didn't have exact that time any vision for you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well then I have nothing.
That's a good type of thing to bring up, though.
If y'all are gonna be rational about this.
I have a feeling
well,
I'm
like
going to say
when
something
Red,
wrong.
when Red and I have a least bonuses at this point, I think it's the only way us to be rational because we cannot snowball anymore.
Yeah, I think no one can really snowball. I think
Yeah,
even
no one can
Valerie, who had
snowball, but
a strong start, like if she's going to target anyone, it will cost her a lot of troops, anyways.
It's
like I can only imagine what everyone teams on. Wait, Red's in Terminal B.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could imagine later on everyone teaming on White's in Terminal A. Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
think
everyone. That's what I could think. Everyone would team on.
Yeah, so either me or White.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
There's just more
fine with
access
it.
to White. Because
Yeah,
Mallory will be
I
strong.
unfortunately
But
can't give you access to White through my cap.
yeah,
Unless there was some way for me to like fully trust you and I just like let you
thing
pass
is,
through.
though,
That'd be funny.
the reason why I say White, because Blue could give me access. If Blue thought I was a crewmate and didn't want to fuck him over later on.
I will say what I did see in the game last night is once they figured out who they were going to take out, and Braden might really orchestrated this, and he did it in a really interesting way where they looked at the turn order and they were able to have people step off cap in order to let people through. It was really interesting, but like I said, I think their map last night was a little more choky than ours is. Like, we actually don't have that many caps that are, like, physically in the way.
well, we don't have
So
really any
Go ahead.
impactful blizzards, which is like all the blizzards are in corners.
Yeah, that's
that's true.
Yep.
Whereas
I
like
would say
blizzards can be crazy
one-
on this map.
yeah, they definitely can. You can have 1 point of holds on like the entire left half.
69 cap.
But I really have zero
it's
sus
good
on
to have.
anybody. So I feel like the only thing I can really do is build up and be strong so that at least I can survive and see what happens.
Let's talk since nobody seems to have any sus on anyone, let's talk about like things like merits in people's favor. Like I would say if Hayden were an imposter, then when I brought up the concept of like taking them out early, they might have like stepped on that, you know, and then thrown sus back on me. I've seen usually imposters do that. They get really defensive, whereas
I
crewmates
couldn't do
are
anything
more
to stop
like,
you. I would have had to just sit in the corner and just hope for the best.
yeah, you kind of you played that the way I would have, like in your shoes as crew. I think that was a crew like thing to do.
The thing is, though, it could also go the other way. Like, in a way that you break out, instead of me sussing you, the rest of the board could have sussed you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as you asked if you should take her cap, I just didn't even respond because if you had taken her cap, I would have found that to be incredibly, incredibly suspicious.
Yeah,
but I mean, you're
just,
not wrong. Like
somebody's
got to go. It's just you
I
really
know,
got to
like, you
make
know, like
the
a
right
half an
choice
hour
on
from now.
who.
Like a half an hour from now, we're gonna need to orchestrate something, and that was the
Yeah.
only thing I could see that, like, because of the way the board is arranged, that I could do. But if hey, the reason I bring up Hayden is because, like, long term, I want to trust Hayden because the
Can I
only
get
other
a
thing that
card
I can
next
do to
turn?
help,
Sure.
for me.
But yeah,
Sorry
like
for interrupting
it's
you.
fair.
I think I attacked to the wrong direction and also Red attacked to the same storage, so same slot. So we didn't either give card to the pink. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, that's fine. If, to be fair, because the reason I trust Black is Black could have nearly killed me. If they wanted to, because I had a 3 cap and a 20 stack came around the corner.
You had only 3, but
3 trips
It
my
was
cap, yeah.
It was a 3 cap when I took my second bonus, and then a turn later when I traded in and had like, I don't know, 27 or 28 troops to put down, it was a 9 cap. So that was when I asked.
Okay, so Hayden had an even worse dice than I had with my bonus. Sorry to hear.
Hayden's bonus is really difficult to take.
I got in round 4 though, so I'm not complaining. Because I had a lot of 2s to deal with. And not to be mean to you, White, but White had a lot of 2s, 3 2s. And I got good dice on the first 2 2s, and then I had another 2 that dropped my cap down to 3 troops.
So
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm
I
pretty
have a
much down to
question.
start targeting someone.
Yeah, I have a question. And it's around red and blue, and why your guys' stacks in this trading zone are so large.
I'm just keeping it 50-50. My cap is 55 and my stack is 54.
When I set in, I just matched mine with red a couple turns ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can see red's size. To be fair though, I would.
But I mean, from where I'm right now, Mallory, I see a black 19, a white 29, a pink 12, and a red 54 in this trading zone. So
yeah, well, and I'm just curious because red, like we said earlier, the only people who would have a really difficult time getting back over here would be black for sure, white-ish, but red, you will easily get back over here because you could just come through my bonus. And blue's bonuses are connected. So I'm just curious as to why you guys feel like you need such big stacks over here.
Truthfully, I just made a 69 cap and then matched my stack to reds, and then.
Okay, I'm just curious. Again, I'm just trying to understand.
I mean, it's a valid question for sure.
I can kind of understand blue having such a big stack because blue's getting the same amount of troops as me.
Well, yeah, but blue's bonuses are literally connected to this trading zone, so if he gets taken out of here, he is right back in it. So
my stack blocks him from getting back in.
Yeah, like
my
if
stack blocks him from getting back in, and then I push a territory across, and red and white are both blocking me and blue from getting cards. If blue wanted to get another stack back in here.
Okay.
Yeah, but we could move that way if blue is removed from anywhere he is on that area that haven't seen in a few turns. If that is removed, then I need to move. I think.
The
the
only reason I ask is because one of the things we said earlier is if anybody gets taken out of this training zone, that's going to tell us a lot. And it's just interesting that there are people who are so aggressively stacking in here as if they are afraid of being removed.
No, I'm not very afraid. Like, if I can finally explain, I just made 2 similar size stacks. I have a 59 outside of my my bonus. My capital is a 60 currently. I didn't really put much thought in it, and I think for me personally, it doesn't really matter because if I start removing black, I think it's a dead giveaway that I'm an imposter, and then you can easily team on me. Like, one thing that I wanted to share earlier is that the problem with this game mode is that in Among Us, when someone susses out another player, you can just 50-50 it. You can just vote out both players. And then it's like, surely you have one imposter and one crewmate. And then it's like, in our situation, it would be 3 against 1. But in this game, it's not really possible.
Yeah, you feel so bad when you do that to someone who helped progress the game because then they don't get to come along like for the victory.
That's what's really tough is that like dead crewmates don't get the win.
Yeah.
Because it also encourages kind of what we're doing now, which is
you really don't have the same mindset as me, geez.
Take a card and pass.
So sometimes what I like to talk about when we reach this part of the game is like just what can we do? Not like what should we do, but like what are some of the tactical or strategic things that like are allowed based on turn order, cap position, and generation.
Okay, here's an
Like-
idea, and I'll go first. Why don't each of us talk about like the worst case scenario for our own game? That way we're not aggressing each other. So using myself as the example, I am really easily card blocked. I could always bring my stack out, but I do foresee a time where I will probably be forced to just chill in this corner.
But you're on
and I'm
bonuses.
pretty much in the same boat.
You guys
it's
are
my
on
turn.
10, so you guys don't really.
Uh,
If you're card blocked, you're getting the same as.
Oh yeah, and that's why I
Everybody
said
else.
from the get-go, like if I have to sit in this corner, I will. Like that does not bother me. But
my worst.
none of us are really open, which is like we all have pretty crappy caps in that regard.
My worst
but
case
I
scenario
could
is.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Hayden.
My worst case scenario is someone hits my stack out of our training pocket, and Bully takes me out of the top of the bonus that I'm in.
Yeah, you would be pretty stuck at that point.
Because if it's
I
blue
would-
and black, I'm just trapped.
I would let you trade cards with me at this point if you really wanted cards. You could also survive on a +8. I'm in Mallory's position except on steroids, where like I can't just pop a stack out because one of it like my worst case scenario is it's white and pink. Which I know I went last, but I did sort of make an early claim to this spot based on having the launch pad. And they could have done that, but I don't know if they would have allowed me to get this strong.
Yeah, I will tell you, I am a little shocked that nobody capped on. Sorry, I have to zoom in to see what it's called. I'm shocked that nobody capped on LPC. Who started with this LPC territory? I don't remember now. Was it Red?
I think
red.
I was on that. I think I was on that.
No, it was red.
I
Because
remember
I remember
I
being
hit
shocked they capped in Star Shops and not there.
I remember
that's
I
right,
hit
I
a
was on
red
Launchpad
one
B.
at some point, but I really thought I was gonna be trapped behind a cap here, and I'm very shocked that nobody is capped here.
Yeah,
Red-
I mean, for that exact reason, I didn't cap there because I didn't want to lock you in.
How did you know where I was capped?
Because you told us.
Oh.
I have to say,
Alright.
red. I do like the stack size there.
Mallory, I'm guessing you were trying to like suss out me and was it red? Because you said earlier that only me and you could see your cap.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about sussing out you. I forgot I told everyone where I was capped. All I'm saying is Red has such a crappy cap, and I can't decide if it's a big brain imposter play or if he is legit just crewmate.
Yeah. Like, I didn't have many good options to begin with, but the reason why I ended up capping there is because I think my first option after you capped in the bottom left, I wanted to go for Terminal A, but then White capped in Crater Bay, so I didn't want to. Oh fuck! I forgot to get a card.
Whoopsie.
But yeah, since he went to Crater Bay, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to sit in this bonus either, so I'll cap somewhere else.
Huh.
Well, for what it's worth, Red,
But
if I were you, I would have 100% capped in LPC. What was what?
No, I got the idea from the.
I mean, I could have, and then we could have just traded in like Gateway CE or CF, but
To be fair, Mallory, even if that happened to me in your position, I would even complain about it because you have a shield.
What, a cat being
So
there?
I'm starting.
If a cat was there, yeah, you would
Oh
have a
yeah,
shield.
no, my entire game plan was somebody's gonna cap in front of me. I'm gonna chill in my corner. Like I'm shocked that's not what happened. I am legitimately shocked that's not what happened.
I did put out earlier when I hit the hour mark.
Red, my other question for you is, are you and White bordering each other at all? Like, do you have stacks over there at all?
No.
Okay.
I have a 1 in terminal lobby, and then White has a 1 in customs and a 1 in port authority.
I can verify the 1 in customs.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I think
I've also got gentle borders with my neighbors.
I think overall I'm being the worst border neighbor.
Yeah, you got
Just
this big old
because
cap on my border.
I've got a cap on Grimm's border, and I've got a 32 stack on Blue's border.
If anything, I'm just gonna keep adding on my stacks because at some point we will decide to do something. My cap is locked, so I can't participate in anything regarding that unless someone opens me. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a decision to be made because the game is going on for like 45 minutes already, and we don't have like a clear sus. So we are heading towards a 3-hour game that we didn't want to play.
But here's my suggestion to you, Red, and this is a suggestion. If because your cap is locked, I guess I'm a little surprised that you seem to only have a stack pointed on that side of the map. Like, why not also on the other side?
Because my cap is in there. I don't know. I feel like if I make 3 caps, I don't know. I just wanted to have 2 positions.
Okay.
I didn't feel the need to defend against White, especially because he's also not defending against me. I mean, if we decide to do something, I can fortify completely off stack and go in the other direction too. I don't really mind.
So while it's still my turn, I just want to say realistically, the only way I can get the vast majority of my troops active into this game doing something is if I fully trust one of either pink or white, and I want to not trust whoever the other one is. Like my troops can only go into either white or pink. So if I want to make something happen this game, I need to make a decision which one of the 2 of them I trust more, and I'm not even sure I don't trust either of them.
Can I point out that one of the territory names in my bonus is called Elon's office?
Elon's office? That's funny.
What?
I am not kidding. That is literally what
Do I have
one of
any
these
clues?
territories is called.
No.
Elon's
All my
office.
territory names are boring.
Which one is it? I just got a +3 on it. It's this one in the corner. You guys look at my bonus, the very bottom corner. Elon's office.
Grim, I'm trying to not be a bad neighbor, but I like the cap stacks.
Yeah, no, I was being tongue in cheek about it. Like you build up your cap as much as you want.
Oh, okay. Because
I don't know what to do here, you guys.
I'm not gonna suss you for having a cap stack on your
how
cap.
big is White's cap?
Hayden's putting troops on our cap. That's suspicious.
What's the size of White's cap?
Anyone who has troops on their cap, get them.
What's the size of White's cap?
White's cap is well, first off, why do you want to know? And second off, White, are you cool with me divulging that information? Sorry.
Maybe is it better that I tell it than you verify it? If
yeah,
it's
probably.
or not.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a 112. Yeah.
That
Okay.
is correct.
I was wondering because you seem like you're stacking the least amount of troops on your. Or you seem like you have more troops than Red on your cap.
Well, he's also got a smaller bonus. I think he's got the weakest generation out of anybody.
Red's got a weak generation too.
Oh, that's
right. I got my bonus on round 4. Sorry, on round 3, and first time on round 4, and I have had +6 from that point on, because my other +6 that I had a discussion with you is dedicated for trading zones. So
wait, Grim, can you hold on your turn?
You want-
Because I want to
yeah.
propose something that we did last week as well, and that is like based on a turn order, we can make everyone suss out their 2 biggest susses. For example, green is going to start. So
Okay.
once green's turn starts, you're going to suss out. Okay. Okay. How do I word it?
Why do we
Properly?
not start
You're
with
gonna
red,
say
then
that
black,
the
then green?
Well, because green
because
goes first.
it's going to be
Like-
yeah, it's green's turn after this. So you can say which 2 players do you sus the most, and like a short explanation why. And then once the turn goes to pink, then pink does the same. So name 2 players that you think is the most sus, and like shortly, briefly explain why, and so forth.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm fine
okay.
doing
Is
that. I'm fine with
everyone
that.
cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so right now my susses are very weak, but I would have to say I guess it is Sea Monster just because he's not saying very much and has a pretty strong position. And I also guess I have a really kind of slight sus on red, but I don't know why. You
Okay,
guys
just
have
vibes.
heard me. You guys have heard me ask Red a lot of questions. I don't know why. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Do we want me to like take my time on my turn and keep talking, or?
Nah, because pink already took yours.
My
It's
bad,
fine.
I
I think
didn't think
pink
about
can
it.
just go next.
All right.
I'll just
And
go
you can
through
start.
during blue turn. I think it's just red because of a big massive stack. That's all I've got.
Okay, so no
Like,
second sus.
For me, red's the most threatening player, then it's white. Just because they've got bigger stacks in the trading pocket than me. I've got nothing else to go for.
Okay, so just one sus.
I
okay.
don't really have anything to go off of. White seems like someone that is going to be the easiest to, progress the game. Grim hasn't really done anything. Red's got a big stack, but I don't think that's necessarily like a crime. I guess I'm leaning white and green, potentially.
Okay.
But
Okay, white and
I
green.
mean, I don't really have anything to go off of.
Okay, not a strong sus. I will just write it down as well, so we know everyone's opinions.
Oh, good idea, because I've already forgotten who everyone said.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That honestly like really helps the
Yeah,
math
that's
out.
genius. All right, White, what about you?
well, this is a tricky one because no one has done anything.
Yeah.
And based on the locations of the caps, it's hard to say who 2 are trying to progress the game from the imposter side and how. But if I may ask from the red, because we were sussed by our next door neighbor, should we try to remove a pink from the corner, half and half, and see what happens after that?
Well, you're asking me to remove pink from what? Command
Pink
deck
from
and
the
satellite?
yeah, pink from the corner. If
In the nicest way, don't you dare.
Which corner do you mean? Like satellite? You mean satellite comp?
Well, let's pause here. Wait, who are your susses? We haven't finished going through everyone yet.
Red,
pink.
do you want to say your susses first?
Yeah, sorry. Pink is one of my susses, but I don't understand the play why I'm reasoning that sus.
Okay.
And the other person who is not progressing the game is probably you, but it's not either very wisely thought out. I don't know because this is going to be a 3-hour game, and at this point,
No, I
don't.
feel you.
I'm the smallest one, and I don't know.
Okay. Red.
Okay, Red, do you want to do your susses?
Yeah. Okay. So just to be clear, your sauces are pink and black, right?
No, pink and green. I think he was saying me.
Yeah, pink and green, but both of those don't have any reasonable explanation for me. I'm so sorry.
Hey man,
okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
I had the same reason, so you're fine. All right, Red.
Yeah. Okay, so my susses, I can kind of get behind blue being quiet, but yeah, that doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. I can also say green because you're pressing me as well. It's like you're trying to make me say something bad, and so you can say, "Aha, see, I knew it. You're bad. Let's team on him." I don't know if that's your strategy or not, but yeah. Apart from that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, black is kind of stuck, but yeah, he could still be an imposter. So
Sounds
if I
like
have to say two players, I guess it would be green and blue, just because of the reasoning that I gave.
Okay, and Grim.
Then Grim.
So I feel like Mallory is probably the most crew because of like the way she's been directing so much of the action, and she's been speaking a lot and has not slipped up once, and that's really difficult to do. We like crew needs someone like that in every game. Like for most of the other games I've played, that was Void. Void does a really good job of that too. I don't know if anyone's played with him, but she's sounding a lot like Void.
Void talks a lot if he's
Wait,
why are
you sad?
He had a dude's trade, I think.
Oh, okay.
I had a two dude.
So I don't really have strong susses, but I would say based more on vibes than actions, because pretty much everyone has a cap that isn't active and is not doing anything equally. I sort of am leaning white a little bit more than anyone else. I sort of am leaning red a little bit more than anyone else.
Okay. Wait, I will do my turn.
If I had to pick two, but I don't think that that's enough to go on. I don't think that should like dictate what we do next. Before I take my next turn, we should talk now that we've all said our piece. Is anyone really good at math and is looking at?
No, but Grim, can I ask you a really quick question? Did you know where pink and white were capped when you capped?
I didn't see pink, but I did see white, and I inferred where pink was. I think someone said where pink was.
Okay.
So like I knew before I actually capped there.
Okay.
Red, why did you say you didn't take your LPC capital?
Because Valerie said that she capped or wanted to go for Expedition Command. So if I'm gonna cap on LPC, I'm locking her in. I think she even said that before I made my decision, because I was 5th in turn order.
I mean,
so yeah, I didn't want to trap Mallory.
I will say that's a very crew reason. It's funny because I have the most sus on red, but actually the saving grace for red is him not taking that amazing capital.
So am I reading this correctly? Did no one play sus on me?
Yeah.
No.
I just tallied it. Green has 3 votes, pink has 1 vote, blue has 2 votes, white has 2 votes, and me has 3 votes, and then black 0.
Okay, this is going to make me seem so suspicious, but I personally don't like getting threatened.
About
when my stat getting hit out. So I'm just going to build my stack bigger and bigger, and then if we decide team on white, I'm happy to help.
It was
Okay.
White that wanted to hit Hayden's stack.
Yeah. Also, since we did gain a lot more information in going through that process, and there was a turn order bias, does anyone earlier in the order want to change anything based off of what was said after they spoke?
No, but maybe we can explain why we don't have sus on certain people. And I'll start with Grim just because nobody sussed Grim. I think if Grim is imposter, he is gonna be so easy to take care of later.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I agree with that.
you know, him being trapped back there, and Grim, I will say I'm glad you kept back there, because let's say worst case scenario, it's White and Pink.
Yep.
They could have then really gotten strong if there was no Cap back here.
Yep.
I will also say I do kind of want to change a little bit, because I for some reason that is inexplicable even to me, I have a lot of sus on Red, but him not taking this LPC cap, and the reason he didn't take it allegedly is a very crew logic.
Yeah.
I will throw like a small hypothetical out. Like, it could be that like Red and Green are partners, and Red didn't want to block Green in. I don't think that's very likely, but like,
Red and Green had the option earlier of dividing up the entire left side between the two of them, and they instead chose together to let everybody trade up here.
I mean,
I think one of them could be an imposter, but I don't think both of them are.
I will also say, if you just look at where Red and I are capped, these would be really bad caps for imposter partners.
yeah.
Really bad caps.
Mal, if you look at where everyone is capped, we all have shitty caps for doing anything.
Well, no, I mean, you have to look at the caps as pairs, right? So me and Red specifically as a pair, our caps don't make sense if we're imposter partners.
Yeah.
I mean, the only pair that even remotely works together though is White and Pink.
White and Pink. I also
But
think that like
White was just talking about hitting Pink.
yeah,
so.
blue and black though are not bad imposter partner caps, right? I'm also looking at like not just like what can the caps do together, but like being capped on say the opposite side of your imposter partner, in my opinion, makes a lot of sense.
That would make us a pair too, though, Mel.
Oh yeah, I think that Red and I would be a bad match. I think White and I want to say White and Red, but actually Red's cap is just so terrible.
White and Red kind of make sense as a match. They have the middle of the board together.
That's where I was getting when I was asking like if they were stacking at all. I think Red's stack
one of the only
size
reasons
in the trading bonus. I don't know why, but that's probably my main reason to be like, why is this stack so big and only pointed over here? And to me, okay, here's my logic on why the Red stack is weird to me. Because if you're Red and you have a very cap trap, or a very, Jesus Christ, a very
trap, yeah,
trapped cap, thank you. And White, and let's say for instance, White is your partner, you don't need a stack on the bottom half of the board, right? You need a stack on the top half of the board.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that is the only reason that the Red stack is sussy to me.
I have a bad news for all of you.
I think that same logic works.
Red started to stack on my border.
I have a
yeah, ridiculous stacking on my border.
I have a massive whopping 3 in terminal lobby.
Oh.
Because of a +2.
I verified that. Yeah.
Okay.
Impossible
I
stack.
thought something actually started to happen here. You guys tricked me.
Yeah. Should I start adding more to my exterior in case stuff is gonna go down soon?
I mean, that's why I'm not really worried about my own stack. Like
I would
I
say yes,
somewhat
Grim.
understand your reasoning,
Yep.
but if I were to make a move, isn't it obvious that I'm an imposter? Let's say if I remove Grim, it's not like he's going to be out of cards, right? He could still share with
I
Pink
have
in Gateway AD. He can
no,
trade with
I
White.
can't. Oh, I could trade with Pink if Pink wants to trade with me. I can take 3 cards off of White, but that could be it.
Yeah, okay, but
Like I would have
let's
to,
say
I would
I
have to
remove
break
you.
White's bonus to trade with White.
Yeah, okay, I understand. But let's say I remove you. What is going to do that for me as an imposter? Apart from making everyone focus me.
Yeah, that
That's
makes a
why I'm
ton of
not worried.
perfect sense.
That's why I'm not worried about. That's why I keep on stacking as well. Because if we decide to do something, then
Yeah.
I have a stack ready.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If I take matters in my own hands, okay. So let's say if I'm the imposter, who do I need to coordinate with to make something happen that doesn't just put me on the chopping board? Because all the crewmates are going to target me, and if I had an imposter, he would have to target me as well. Because if there's only one player that decides to not target me, then it would be obvious that he's my partner or she's my partner.
Yeah, you know what the issue is it's week 3 and everyone knows how to play now.
Yep.
Where are all your troops, Mallory?
So I have 100 on my cap, and then I have a 269 on LPC.
So, you and Grim are generating the most.
I
So
have
we
400
kinda
troops.
We kind of need you guys to lead the charge on progressing the game, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's
So
why
here's
that's
the
why I
thing.
just started asking if people wanted me to start
I'm
stacking my
happy to
exterior more.
progress the game, but I don't have a clear direction yet in which way to progress it.
Can I ask one question for the biggest stacks? I think are biggest stacks. So basically, green and black should be the biggest ones, right?
Yeah, based on what
Yeah.
Mallory's
So
said,
could
she's
both
60
of you answer question? If you have a right to remove one player without any consequences or something like that, who would you remove? And you don't have to maybe you don't even have to tell why, but if you would be able to progress the game by removing one player, who would it be?
For me, based on board position alone, I would go after blue, and that's only because blue also has 2 bonuses, but they're 2 weaker bonuses. And based on board position, he would only be able to really do something to me one time. Pink is already super trapped from me. I'm not worried about Pink in the least. Pink is y'all's problem. We're too far away. Black, same thing. Black is trapped from me. I would probably, even though I'm sus on red, probably would not want to war with red because proximity, that a war with red probably hurts me the absolute most. So for me, it's blue, and that's based purely on board position.
Okay, so to comment on that, if you end up deciding to go for me, I don't think I'm going for you, Mallory. I'm not gonna suicide into you because Grim made a fair point that you're still trying to progress the game. Like, yes, you're sussing me, but that doesn't mean that you're an enemy. Like, I'm a crewmate, so if I target you and you're also a crewmate, then it's just a 2 versus 2, and I lose anyway. So like for me, it's fine. Like I'm down to sacrifice myself as well. Like we've been playing for an hour now without progress, so if we can just go to
Yeah.
the next game, I'm totally fair with that.
Okay, I will tell you guys, I think that red is a crewmate.
I think okay, yeah. I think red is probably my second most likely crewmate based on the way that they've answered questions, the way that they've, like, when I asked a question, the way they answered. Having that stack there, I thought made sense the whole time, and I wasn't sure why Mel was trying to suss it, but I feel like that's pretty settled. I feel like at this point I'm trying to figure out who the 4th crew member is, if that makes sense. Before I start deciding on who I want to take out, I want to think, do we have the makings of a crew member victory here? And the one thing that's holding me back is why
Mallory,
people are
how-
why are people hung up on Sea Monster?
I don't know. I don't.
Hayden,
was
wait,
he was the one I sussed, but I couldn't really explain why. I think it's because board position means he's maybe the one I'm most scared of. So that might be bias on my side, and the fact that he's not talking much.
Well, I mean, I'm just a quieter player, I would say, but my cap is locked, so I'm not sure what's scaring you, I guess.
I'm not saying scared.
I think all players' caps are
yeah,
locked.
we're all
basically,
locked.
because
It's more so board position means I think you are possibly the one who can damage me the most based on board position. Like I said, black can't get to me. Pink can't get to me. White can't really get to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it is.
I mean, white has the same ability to get to you as
White,
me.
what are you doing? What was that?
He's trying
What
to
did I
force
miss?
something.
He was slow rolling or single dice slidering? I'm not sure.
Single dice slider.
If it makes you
Yeah,
guys feel
both.
any better, I watched the fortify of 2 troops to his capital. So,
Wait, did Pink get taken out of the trading zone?
No.
No, she's still there.
Grim, what do you think of putting a little bit into white? In the
putting a
pocket.
little bit into white.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Me, you,
before I
Hayden, and Mallory can all
answer
put, like 15 into it.
before I answer that, I want to know who you think the other one would be if you think that one of them is white.
White? I would say white and green or white and red.
White and green or white and red.
I can kind of see white and red, but I can't see white and green.
I just like.
Well,
Just
Hayden,
because-
Hayden, why is that?
Because white offered red, but no one else to hit my stack. Well, I think it's known blue's position is behind me. Behind the stack. I've got
Grim,
121 troops.
You
Do
can
card
put
trade.
about 15 in.
Oh
Mallory
no,
can
I
put
would
about 15 in.
willingly take down the stack myself if someone was going to keep on continuing, because I can't actually get to him after I take down the stack.
I mean, I can let people through my bonus. I'm not worried about that.
What do you guys want me to do?
Do what's in your heart. Something's got to happen. My susses are so light.
Yeah, like the mind games are insane because basically what I'm thinking, like I've been writing down other stuff as well. Blue
I'm gonna take a
is
card
now
one more
suggesting.
time because I'm
Yeah,
running
yeah.
out of time. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Blue is suggesting black to attack white, or like, what if we both put troops in white? Earlier, white suggested to me, like, what if we attack pink? Me
So is
and
it
Mallory have
possible
been
that
going back and forth on
So is it
susses,
possible
so
that blue and white or white and pink?
I don't know. Like one
No,
thing,
it wouldn't be white and pink. I don't know why I'm thinking white and pink.
yeah, I agree. Like, I don't think white and pink are imposters. So, like, I'm trying to think of couples right now. It's not white and pink. I feel pretty confident on that because white has been wanting to attack pink. It's not me and Mallory because Mallory has been sussing me for a while now. So it's not green and red.
What are you up to,
So,
Mallory?
Well, I'm listening because
Oh. I see your stack highlighted and I was just curious.
and like another thing is, blue had 2 votes, but it was only me and Mallory. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what does that mean? Like, does that rule him out as an imposter or
I don't know.
not?
You guys, I do have to run to the bathroom. Feel free to keep discussion going, but I will be back in, two shakes.
Who were the 2 people who had exactly 2 people suss them?
Blue had 2 votes, me and green, red and green, and white had 2 votes, and it was pink and no, wait, who voted
I think
white?
I
It
voted
was
white. I did.
blue and black.
Were there any amongst the people who got 3 votes? Were there any that had the same 2 players vote for both of them? That might
Wait,
take a little
can you
while
say
to
that
search
again?
for. Out of anyone who had 3 votes against them, were any 2 of the 3 votes the same 2 people?
Let's see. So green had 3 votes by blue, white, and me, red. And then
Red, white, and blue.
I
That's
got
easy to remember.
so I got 3 votes, and it was green, pink, and black.
That's very interesting that there's a 50-50 split of everyone
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Sorry about
between
that.
those 3. Okay, so what that says is that the imposters did not vote together.
Yeah. So
Whoever the
like
2
the thing that
imposters were, they didn't vote for the same 2 people.
yeah. So what I'm looking at, if black got 0 votes, it could. Yeah. I mean. It's so tricky to make sense of it. Because black got 0 votes, so it could also mean that the people with the fewer or the least votes are more likely to be
sus.
imposter because the imposters are not going to suss each other. Like
Oh, that's
last week
interesting.
there was a player who got 5 votes. So that means that either the imposter teammate voted his own partner or he's safe. And he ended
That's
up
pretty
being
funny.
safe. But it didn't happen this game, so.
All right.
Oh,
Grim,
I didn't
wanna
even
put
think about that.
15 in.
15 in. All right. Okay. So are we doing this? And if so, why am I the one who starts it? Because I don't go immediately after him.
Well,
Red
you're
won't.
stronger, I guess. I don't know. But if
All right.
you put 15 in, Mal puts 15 in, Hayden puts 15 in, or kills it, and then I'll break.
Okay, we're talking about white.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll start
at
if
this
you want me
point,
to.
at this point, we kind of got to do something, right?
That's my thinking. Like, it's just I'm slightly sus of him, and he's one of the weaker
Yeah.
players on the board.
He's one of the weaker players, so like, yeah, we can go with that.
Monster, are you
Yeah.
taking advantage that White threatened me earlier? Or did you not even really
No,
think about it?
I heard that, but if I was white or red, I would have been.
If I may say before I'm executed by all of you, the point at that time was that removing you from that corner would progress the game somehow. And that was my reasoning why I asked Red, that has a straight access to you also, that if we remove there, then we will see what happens. But now we have discussed maybe 45 minutes after that, roughly, and still anything doesn't have happened on the either way.
You put
Because me and Red are the smallest one, we cannot do any big plays. So therefore I ask.
So I want to state for the record that I will participate in this, but I actually don't think this is the right choice.
Yeah, like another thing that I want to point out is that during the first vote, white got only 2 votes, and it was both blue and black. Now we're this much further into the game, and once again, it's blue and black that are proposing to attack white. So that's the only coordination so far that I have seen in this game between 2 players.
I mean,
so far,
Grim is someone everyone has been like, I trust Grim to progress the game.
I think the only reason I didn't have sus on Grim is because of his cap choice.
It would make sense to trap me in the middle.
I'm trying to think now if sticking my neck out for Sea Monster earlier is gonna bite me in the butt.
Well, and
sorry, Red, I needed a card.
I mean,
That's
like,
fine.
if we want to let White back into the game and just sit here for the rest of the day, like, I can do that, but
No.
we have to progress the game eventually. And I should have asked Red, I guess, first, but
yeah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think
Red
of how
was
to make it fair. Like
Red was the
if we're
most
going
likely
to
not to
remove
agree.
white, what do you guys think about also removing either blue or black?
Well, I'm connected to the pocket.
You
I
just
would-
messed me over by messing up blue.
I would very much like to win this game.
I will
And-
participate as well then.
What are you up to?
Okay, so if it was,
Red opens white's cap?
Yeah, aren't we teaming on white or?
Yeah, but why would
red
you
is,
open cap?
red is slow rolling white's cap, and I'm seeing some very decent dice happening.
But why would you?
Well, it's open, but I mean, that's not the end of the world.
I mean,
If I slam
Yes.
140 troops into him, and then monster, you finish.
yeah, you'd have to get through 13 of May. So if you want to wait a turn,
Yeah,
I
I
guess
don't know
you
if that
won't be
was
doing
weird,
that
but that's how
much.
we handled it last week. Like everyone decides to like slam a few troops into the
yeah,
capital. It might-
I should have said don't open it quicker. I guess.
Yeah, okay,
Grim
but he's just gonna
Purple?
endlessly stack on his capital that way then, right?
I mean,
And then we don't
Eventually-
progress
Getting-
either way.
eventually
gains
you
too
get
many
your
troops.
140 through. Mallory put some troops in. Grim's connected, and Pink has 140.
Oh, why can't I get the miracle dice?
Mallory is one of the strongest on the board. Are you willing to like contribute or?
I think you need to open, Mallory.
In a weird way, I don't want Mallory to help us
You don't.
Okay, can you explain?
because
Not that I don't
Some-
trust it.
someone brought up the point of you two working together.
Who's two?
So, blue and black working together. So Mallory can kind of be a counterweight.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like, I'll put in more troops if that helps.
Well, that sounds like you're planning on killing Grim or I next.
So from my perspective, I feel like Mal and Red have been the most crew, and I'm hunting for who the fourth crew member is, based on what's going on in front of me. So, Hayden, based on the way you've been acting this entire game,
Yeah.
I sort of think it might be you who's
It's
the fourth
crew,
crew
yeah.
member.
I'm crew.
So that means you think it's me and white?
Yeah,
Grim?
that doesn't make sense then, because why would blue suggest going after white?
Well,
Mallory.
because that
If I opened you, would you be opposed or?
Yeah, I am not hitting the cap, no.
So it's
Alright.
because Blue's a really good player, and if Blue is the one who leads the charge against White, Blue probably survives that.
Okay, can somebody remind me who were Blue's two susses in that round where we talked about that?
It was white and you, Mal.
Me and white, okay.
And like, white is kind of just because he's the weakest and it's the easiest way to progress the game.
So, I mean, that's not really, you don't think he's an imposter, you just think he's easiest to kill.
I mean, he did suggest to remove Hayden earlier, and
But that was after. Oh, wait, no, that was during the vote. Never mind.
that was before. Alright, you're open now, Hayden, by the way.
Okay. I need to put my fair share and then put a little bit more because I don't want Mallory to put troops in, but I don't mind putting more in to kind of make it worth it that both of us have put troops in.
I will say, for what it's worth, Hayden and I were imposter partners last week. In my opinion, she is playing this game completely differently than she played last week.
How? No, I'm even confused about it.
What I mean is, when you and I were imposter partners last week, I felt like you played last week's game different than the way you were playing this week's game.
Yeah, but I'm stronger this week's game.
Did you like go a little more into that, Mallory?
She was really vocal last week. She was definitely, she was basically ready and willing, and keep in mind, again, last week she was imposter, as was I. She was ready and willing to jump on any sus or any suggestion that we hit anybody. Like, she played very, very aggressively last week. So I'm not decided, but I just based on that, like I do think if she's imposter again this week, she is playing it in a completely different way than she did last week.
Interesting.
Make of that what you will. And Hayden also has, I think, the most experience of anyone because she also did a ton of practices of this.
I've played a lot as well.
So have we paused putting troops into white?
No,
Yeah.
What's going on with
I
that?
just opened Hayden up to go through my bonus.
Hayden's open. White opened me up, so I'm open as well.
What's on the cap?
201 is on the cap currently. I'll see what I can knock off of it with slow rolls.
Why not just put a big massive stack in?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do this, you should
Well,
0% slider.
I'm open.
Red, are you willing to
0%
go after
slider?
Hayden and contribute, or?
Yeah, I can. I
All
need if you open my cap, I can just do it as well.
You want to open your cap? I was thinking go off your big stack up top.
Oh, and then through
because my bonus is about to be broken.
But isn't the pink still in satellite comm?
Yeah, but she's about to go smack.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Sure. I'm not sure about white, but
I don't want black having the bonus though.
I don't have the.
No, not after we kill white.
Yeah, I think
after we kill white, you don't want me having the.
After white is dead, I do think that we need to discuss who is going to get his cap. I think that is a really good discussion that we should be having.
Okay, the most stupid move is me having the cap.
I think we give it to red.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, red makes sense.
I would be okay with red.
Just because red's current cap sucks.
Okay, I took off 38 with 140 troops.
You only took off 38?
I took off 38 troops with 132.
Caps.
Wow.
Okay,
they got last week with the 200 troops, roughly a 40 away from my cap. So
red, you're open, right?
So when you are removing crewmates, please.
Oh yeah, I'm fully open. Yeah.
Mal, you don't want to contribute, right?
I've put my 140 troops in, so I don't really want to put any more in.
Yeah, I don't want to contribute because it's not that I don't want to progress this game. It's just that I think that there is a very strong possibility that we're gonna be in a 5-player game with 2 live imposters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. Then we're basically just gambling or like guessing or
/
hoping that Mallory is crew. Then that's fine for me.
I just took 30 off the white cap.
Yeah, I don't want Mallory.
Everyone's open.
I personally don't want Mallory to take part.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I would actually want, like, in the meantime, I would like to do another vote, like a bit differently.
Okay.
Because I want to ask. So I'll just start with Mallory first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think pink is more likely or less likely to be crewmate? Or like, can you give it like a number between 1 and 10? Maybe we can do it better that way.
Real quick though, white just came through and even hit my stack out, even though I have been defending him. So that's interesting to me.
Out of what's it called? 10 I'm imposter, 1 I'm crewmate.
Okay, so if 10 means imposter, 1 means crewmate, I would say that Hayden is sitting at like about a 4 for me right now. I am leaning towards crewmate.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And then what was it out of 10?
A 4. I would say about a 4.
Okay, and then lower is more crew-like.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning crew for her, not strongly, but I am leaning that direction.
Okay. Okay. One small update. White's cap is now at 20. And
can confirm. So do you guys want me to finish the job here?
Yes, but then I do want you to give that cap to somebody else. I don't want you to keep that cap.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
So I'm gonna still be stuck in my cap.
Just move out a stack.
Red, how much do I have to add to get the stuff up in the top left Did you clear everything else out?
I don't know. I only see a 1 in captain's deck. I don't see anything else.
Oh no, there was just ones last time I checked.
Yeah, that makes sense. I saw you run that way.
Okay, we are gonna lose weight
He
here
didn't.
soon.
He didn't enter into anyone else's bonus.
No, but he
I don't have.
did.
I won't have a card.
What did he hit up in our trading zone? Because I know my stat got hit. What else got hit?
My territories, so I'm no longer up there.
Okay. Who else?
Same for mine.
That-
I used
all.
my one. I don't know how much it was. 150.
Do you have the kill, Grim?
Okay,
Jeez.
wait. Oh, damn it. Okay, wait. You have to mute. I wanted to ask you one last question, but sadly you died. Sadly you perished.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I somehow just lost only 6 on a 20 cap.
What?
Jesus.
That's
And I
sus.
lost 132,
Alright, Grant.
and I took off 30.
That's an insane dice roll.
I think
Okay,
I should get another bonus. Because I think I put in the most troops, or it was red.
Just gonna go
Yeah,
back to my
Red
original
put the most
place.
in.
Why did red put 140 in?
Red put 150 in.
Fair enough. Okay.
Red's getting the cap, and Red can take that bonus for all I care.
Yeah, red's. I want red to have that bonus.
Huh.
Okay, so
Alright,
Murray, what do you think? Like for continue the voting, like blue out of 10, who do you think is he more likely or less likely?
Yeah, I'm sitting at like a 7 or 8 on blue right now.
Alright.
Okay.
I'd like to just throw something out here. So, White comes off Capital and smacks Mallory. Why does he do that?
I don't.
The only
I
person
don't.
that
I don't
wasn't
know.
contributing in.
I do not know
Here's
why I
my
got
theory.
smacked, considering I was sticking up for him.
Here's my theory. Through the Alliance chat, Mallory communicated for herself to be hit.
No way.
Or someone else is communicating through Alliance chat and told her to hit Mallory.
So
But that less sense.
the other option is that he just ran that way and then smacked whichever stack he could.
Yeah,
Mine
but
was
he didn't.
smaller. It was only at like a 24.
He didn't
I
keep
think.
looking and hit emergency generators where he would have found me and you, Grim, when he knew we were there.
Oh,
And
he
we-
didn't.
I
He
thought he was trying to
didn't
take
even
me
come.
out.
He didn't even come through there.
We started attacking him. So why would he smack Mallory
So
when
it's a really good
That's
question.
true.
And what? Okay, let me think about that.
So
Like-
so what you're saying is that's the action of an imposter who got caught.
what? Like
White,
going
you
off
think
cap
white?
and smacking?
Going off cap and going and attacking your partner.
I think it's a way of trying to clear your partner.
Do you guys want me to guard the cap or no? White's cap.
I'm not gonna hit it. You can do whatever if you want to. If you want to
You could
maintain
have taken
one.
that bonus.
I was gonna
Red as
say
well.
Good-sized cap.
I would actually make
Fine.
that maybe your bigger cap. It's the better cap.
I'll just split it 50-50.
Okay, I'm not ever gonna go into you until there's a reason to. So I won't even ever see what's on your cap, basically.
Okay.
How much trips has everyone got?
I have
I've
481.
481.
I've got 466.
I have
466.
371.
371.
I have
I've got-
178.
Okay, 78. 178. And I've got 270.
As far as my number
Okay.
ratings go, I would say that I am at probably a 2 for red. I would say actually red is my strongest inclination of who is crewmate. And then Grim is probably at a 5 for me. I will say
5.
yeah, and the
Well,
reason
I'm
Wait,
Grim.
okay,
what's
so
on the Mallory stack in that top?
in the trading area
Yeah.
is a 107.
Jesus.
Wait, Can we maybe speedrun the votes first so that we can like discuss after why or not?
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
okay, so Valerie, how confident are you that White was an imposter? So can you still give him a rating as well, even though
Yeah.
he's already gone?
I would say that I was completely neutral on White until he hit my stack. So I will say him coming through and hitting my stack makes me lean more towards like a 7 for him, where I would say pre him doing that, I was very neutral at a 5, where I really couldn't say either way. I do not understand why he hit my stack of everyone's.
You can take that bonus, Red. You need to get your troops back.
Yeah, Red, I would like
Sure,
Red to,
I'll do it next turn.
regain.
Okay, so then we move on to Pink. How do you feel about Mallory?
Wait. Were we not just on about White?
I
she said 7.
I did everybody, so now he wants you to do everyone too.
Mallory, I'll probably put Mallory at a 1.
So 1, okay. What about Blue?
A 6.
6.
Why?
What about White? How confident were you that he's an imposter or not?
A 9.
9, okay. What about me, Red?
Maybe a 3.
3, and what about Black?
Probably a 5. Monster.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue. What
I'm
do you
not
think?
actually upset about you being aggressive. I'm more confused about how Black is that strong.
Well, Black's been getting a lot of troops.
Yeah, no.
I only lost 6. I only lost 6 hitting the white cap.
Hayden,
And
why are you
I had done some slow rolls before that, so I should have a little bit less than Mal, and I do.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused, because you would be lower. Or you should, in theory, be lower.
I mean, I put literally nothing into White except for when I helped hit the stack in the trading zone. Black was allegedly rolling that cap for turns and turns.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
It was a couple of turns I slow rolled my 18 troops. So for a couple of turns, I lost most of an 18 stack.
Okay.
And then I lost 6 hitting the 20 cap, which is miraculous.
It sounds to me like Black and I basically took no damage from that. Red is the one who got hit the hardest on that.
Red and Pink.
Well, I also chipped into the exterior stack. I'm not sure how much I lost on that, but
yeah, I think I put like 20 into that exterior stack.
Yeah, so
me
I think
too.
same with me.
So altogether, I lost 160 killing White.
Yeah. But, okay, so when I got to the end of killing White, there was only the 20 cap left. I had no more that it could have lost. If you had put less in, I would have put more in. Is what I'm saying.
Right now, it's important to me that Red get strong again, because my strongest susses now are on the 2 strongest people, which does not bring me comfort.
Yeah, well, because it's going to kind of be green and red, blue and black.
Grim, Hayden,
balancing
and Red.
The board.
What did you guys think of me sussing Mallory?
I hadn't considered Mallory because she'd been playing so crew for so long until you sussed Mallory, and then some pieces started coming into place. So one, Mal, can you reiterate your justification for not contributing to the white kill?
Because
I just want to understand.
I have almost, like I said, before he hit my stack, which is by that point he was dead, right? I'm not against progressing the game, but I'm not sure we were killing the right person here.
Okay, and Hayden, I want to ask you. Mal said that you're playing very differently from when the 2 of you were imposter.
Yeah.
How's Mal playing right now? How do you feel about Mal?
What, from when we were playing imposters?
Because the thing is, I'm almost 100% certain that Red is crew.
He is my strongest certainty as well.
Yeah, I think we can all guarantee Red's crew, and then to progress.
Red, I'm at a 9.5.
That is true.
But then when I was trying to figure out who the 4 crew members were, I was for a while assuming Mallory, and then more and more you were seeming crew, Hayden, and then that was like my implicit sus on blue that I had before. So
Yeah.
I sussed blue earlier out of like process of elimination.
Yeah, blue is my strongest sus right now.
But I'm
not
not
mad
convinced.
about.
I'm in a position right now. If I want a 4 crew member victory, it's going to be really hard because I have to make a choice between whether it's Mal or Sea Monster, basically. And I honestly right now I'm leaning slightly towards Mal. I think that it would be a genius play that she's capable of to be an imposter chat saying, "Hey, attack my territory," and then that throws the scent off, you know. But I don't think it's enough to go. I don't think it's enough to go off.
I see it as like 2 teams right now. I see a team of pink, green and red, and blue and black in a way. That's the teams that I see.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm just kind of there, and I'm strong enough that I can't be killed, but I'm not strong enough to control the board.
And I will say that my sus level on Hayden went way down because her logic of why I shouldn't help with the white kill doesn't seem like the logic of an imposter.
Yeah, because because that's why I'm more scared about the black and blue teaming up. And your counter balance to them.
Like Hayden wanting somebody else to be strong, that seems very crew-like to me. So I would say my sus level on Hayden went way down with that.
But I don't want you to get to the point that you can just bully someone about.
As the strongest player, Mallory, like you say you want to progress the game, but you're the only one that didn't get involved when it was clear that the 4
you
other
could blame me for that.
were already like set on.
So let me tell you why my strongest reason why I'm crew, and I don't know if anyone watched me play my other 2 games, but I am very indecisive right now, and it's because I don't know who the imposters are. When I'm imposter, I know who they are, and I therefore feel a lot more confident in the choices I'm making. So I will say the fact that I am so hesitant on pushing this game forward is the strongest thing I can give you as to why I am crew and not imposter.
So your defense is trust me, bro.
No, my defense is if I were imposter, I would know who the imposters are, and therefore I would be able to make much more logical, rational reasons for why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that. Right now, I'm literally sitting here, growing, doing nothing, and it's because I am so hesitant to kill the wrong people right now. I've been on the other side of an imposter win twice now. I don't want to lose that way.
But when the rest of the board is decided in a way, like as like the strongest player, I feel like you have to
right, but
help out.
I think you decided wrong. Like, here's the thing. My strongest sus has been on blue. I have not hidden that, right? So when blue wants to kill somebody, why would I want to kill that person? You see what I mean?
All right.
Like that, my logic is reasonable in that.
And it wasn't just me. Like Hayden was Hayden was ready to make a move. Grim was ready to make a move. Red was ready to make a move.
I put more troops to stop Mallory from attacking, though. I didn't expect Red to put that much in, to be fair. I thought I was going to put in the most troops, so Mallory didn't have to put troops in.
So can I interject? Because I haven't spoken for a little while.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So we're looking for pairs right now. But there's also the chance that we got one of them.
I mean,
right?
that's very possible, yes.
What places me in a pair with blue is my thought that we got one. Because I'm looking for who the 4 crew members would be right now. And it could entirely possibly be that it's blue and green. But I'm trying to get as best,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
trying to keep the,
blue and green.
I think blue and
what,
I
no,
being
no, what,
a pair is
what
the
I'm
least likely
saying-
pair.
yeah, I do as well, which is why I think that we got one. So instead of looking for pairs, we should be looking for who makes the most sense to have been with white.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
it-
I am
maybe we
most
can
likely.
continue the votes. Like blue, me, and black still need to vote.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
what's your
that will give
guys'
us more
number
insight.
rating? Yeah.
All right.
So blue.
Red is my safest right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anything, we should go with what red wants to do.
I think black is slightly ahead of Hayden in terms of safety. But I've played a lot with Hayden, and Hayden's just aggressive, so like she has a more aggressive play style.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what number would you give out of 10? Like the lower means safer.
You're down in the 1 or 2 range. They're probably in like the 3, 4 range, and Mallory's probably 6, 7.
And so by that logic, you think it was me and white.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I can't really be sure, but like white coming off and slamming you is just so like that makes me think of it was white so much higher than if you had just, like sat there and taken death or smacked me.
Trust me, I before white hit my stack, I felt pretty strongly we had the wrong person. As soon as he hit my stack, I was massively confused. I will say I like your idea of he did that on purpose to make me seem less sus. I obviously that's not what happened, and also, frankly, I don't feel sus. I know you think I'm sus, but I don't feel sus. So my confidence level on you guys taking me out next is actually like I'm pretty confident that's not what's gonna happen.
Okay, so Blue, how confident are you that white was an imposter? Like out of 10.
Like, okay.
White.
I'd give white probably an 8 or 9, just because if he's crewmate, I think if you're crewmate, and you're gonna suicide out, I think you suicide out into the person who like led the charge or like slammed the most into you. You don't go out of your way when you've just been taking a card off your capital for a couple turns in a row. I don't think you go out of your way to go up and hit the only person that isn't helping take you out of the game. And I think sitting and not advancing the game is also not really crewmate play when all 4 of the other people are kind of decided that, this person's next.
I know I'm acting like Mallory's teammate right now, but I really put more troops in to try.
To try and keep her strong, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, just say it is blue, black. I'm trapped in between yous. So, especially if it's, or even if black didn't even want to team on me, but you did, blue. I'm just trapped. I'd die. I just can't.
Yeah, I mean that does make sense.
Red, how
And
are
what, yeah,
Red,
600 troops?
How are you doing, Red, as far as building back up?
I am on 339 in total now.
Okay, that's decent-ish. That's better than what you were at.
Yeah, he's starting to catch up to me, but I've got more. I don't even think I've got more territories. How much territories you got, Red?
Hey, wait a second.
17.
Wait a second.
But I'm getting plus 31. I've been I'm getting 21, but I've been skipping because I have no cards unless I break someone.
Red, do you want to come through to the trading packet again?
Yeah, sure.
I can move
Fine
my
with me.
stack out of the way. Blue would also have to move.
Yeah, I can move out of the way.
Yeah, we can do that. So, Blue, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
How did you know precisely what happened with White?
We all talked about you getting smacked?
So you had vision of
No.
of his cap?
Well, I saw him.
I had vision of his cap, and I mentioned exactly what happened when I saw it.
I had a stack in that bonus, and I saw the capital go up through my bonus. I thought he was gonna come smack my cap because I was advocating for killing him.
Okay, you're
But then-
assuming it was his cap though, right? Because it was just a big stack.
Well, I had the territories of Port Authority and Arcade,
Okay.
I want to say,
Okay.
and I knew his cap is in Crater Bay, and there was a red one in Terra Lounge, and he hits that, and he goes up to Middle Bay,
Okay.
left to Customs, up into my bonus, and then left.
Okay.
And then I hear, I don't know if it was you or someone else say like that your stack got smacked. And then alarm bells started going off.
Okay.
Okay.
That checks out for now, but I
For
also
what, Aman?
I thought I'm gonna come up here just so everyone can sidestep.
Yeah, that's so red can get in, right?
Yeah, I will also say that I thought, and it wasn't until you told me otherwise, I assumed he kept going with that stack and came and hit one of you guys too. I did not realize that he literally stopped with my stack, and that was it.
That's what makes it like even weirder to me. Because if he sues out like completely, like we don't really get anything out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Not blocking anybody.
No, black is still good. I think we did this beautifully. Red, you're just gonna have to hit one of my threes. It doesn't matter which one, but you can come back through now if you want.
Okay.
Can finally start fortifying some of those troops, Hayden.
Thanks. So for what I'm understanding now, green
Do I
hates
stay
blue,
here?
blue hates green.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So green or blue are imposters, or both of them are crewmates and can't get along.
I mean,
So
that's absolutely
I've
possible,
been kind of
right?
at the position. I've been kind of in
That's-
the position for a while that I think it is most likely, like I'm at like an 8 to a 9 that we got White correctly, and then I think between Mal and Sea Monster, I think we have the other one, but I do not know which one.
See, and this is why I don't think White is correct, and it requires you to believe I'm crewmate.
I'm saying this after, okay, listen, I'm saying this after the meta that's evolved right here is that I'm working with blue. I'm saying this at the risk of my own, like, being sussed.
Position.
I'm saying I agree with a lot of what blue is saying. And I think I took, in the first half of the game, I took Mal's innocence for granted. And
Yeah, okay, so what?
a lot of pieces fit if it's Mal. Like, and I'm just trying to make sense of the entire game up until now. I think that if the 4 crew members are Hayden, Red, myself, and Sea Monster, then that's a pretty logical explanation for everything that's happened so far.
Okay, so out of 10, what
saying
would you give Mallory? What
I
number?
would give Mallory like a 6. Like I'm that uncertain.
Okay, like and 6 means like the higher, the more.
I think if we wanted to end this game and there was a gun against my head, I would lean slightly more towards Mal than Sea Monster. But then I'm pretty sure the other imposter is one of them.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, and what would you give Pink?
I would give Pink and you like are pretty much both a 9 at this point. I think if either of you is the imposter, you've played such an amazing game that you deserve it.
Wait, 9 means
Would you-
imposter.
So you mean a 1?
Oh,
Yeah,
9
like
no,
the-
okay, yeah,
Oh, okay.
sorry. Yeah, I've got
1
it
or
backwards.
2. Okay.
Yeah,
1 or 2.
you guys are a 1 or 2.
So
Okay, and
Mallory's
what
a
would you give
4.
Blue?
I'd give it to you. I would say if Mal's a 6, Blue's a 5. Like I think I've played with Sea Monster a decent amount. I haven't played much VC with him, but the things he said, he would have to be an amazing actor to have pulled it off. Like he's making a lot of logical sense, and not in a way that I've ever seen an imposter do.
Okay, so the situation is pretty interesting because for me, like I wasn't really sure about white. Like like earlier in the game, I also mentioned that in the first vote, both blue and black voted for white, and then later in the game, they also asked or blue asked black from, hey, let's or how about we both put some troops into white? So, but the thing
Well,
is,
I did ask everybody.
everyone feels confident that it was white.
I
Everyone.
don't think it was white.
It was because of the Sue out. So let's revisit the Sue out.
White threatened me. I don't like getting threatened personally.
Let's picture all of the possible cases. So white is crew, right? If white is crew and he sues out into Mal, and Mal is crew, then that's a mistake, right?
Well,
Why-
yeah, but
why
if
would
we're
you sue out
both
into a
crew,
random crew?
neither one of us knows that the other isn't the imposter.
I know. So okay. So why do you just take that risk, especially when Mal again did nothing? Mal was the one who didn't pump any troops
I
into
don't
white.
know. Now, here's
So that
one
makes-
thing I want to say is if white is imposter, and this is why I'm leaning towards him not being one. If white is imposter, it means I'm imposter because I'm the only one who didn't help with his death. I know I'm not imposter because I got my own DM, right? Like this, you guys have to follow my logic from my own point of view, right? I don't think if white is imposter, I don't think blue is imposter because blue is the one who initially suggests let's kill him. I don't think you do that to your imposter teammate unless you're a psychopath.
Mal,
so
can you give me a card?
Yeah.
Mal, do you then entertain the possibility that this is a red-pink game?
No, because red is the person who I feel the most certain is crewmate. If red is an imposter at the end of this game, then he deserves to win.
So Mal, you're certain that, well, not certain, but you're pretty sure that we were wrong about white, and also that we're correct about exactly me and blue, is what you're saying.
I think it is possibly the combination of you or blue, blue or pink, or you or pink. And I think the you and blue combination is the one that seems most reasonable to me. But again, my certainty level on all of this is very low. I am basing my certainty on red not being an imposter purely on his not taking the better cap. That's how flimsy my logic is at this point.
I just think red and pink made themselves, specifically red, made himself so weak that it clears him in a way.
Yeah,
Because-
that's true. That's very true.
If you're like white and red were the weakest by like a pretty significant amount. If you're the weakest, you don't put the most troops into a kill.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
it sets you up to be next.
Why was my
Alright,
name said there?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm 100% crew. I would love if I could win this game, but it's sounding like no matter what, I'm gonna be taken out.
I mean, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It's sounding like what's gonna happen is no matter who we suss next, if we take one person out, we're still not gonna be sure, right?
I mean, this is a really tough game for me, and it's because no one has really done anything suspicious.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like we can never be certain. Like there are too many what ifs because if we look back at the vote, the only people who voted white were blue and black. It could also be that both blue and black were crewmates, and then the two imposters jumped onto the bandwagon to join in on white to make it four votes. But once again, no one else really offered or suggested to attack white. It continued being only blue and black. But so far, like for me, it seems like it has to be either me and green or blue and black. That seems the most logical to me.
Okay.
Just like I said, everyone. Yeah.
Okay. Remember when I brought up every possible combination and I was looking to scour who were the two pairs of people who voted together just to like check that?
Yeah.
Why would I do that if I knew how blue voted? I would have known if I was imposter that blue and I voted together. Instead of just I didn't remember because we're both crew.
Yeah, but like
I
that's
don't
what I
think
mean. Like there are too many what ifs.
I also go last. Okay, how brazen would it be, do you think, to vote the same as blue? And then ask everybody, let's double check what all the pairs of votes are. Just to throw that sus back on me that maybe was overlooked.
Yeah, but like that's why I said there are too many what ifs. Like there are too many combinations. There it could also be pink and green. Because pink said like, oh yeah, I think Mallory is like the most like friendly to me. Like for me, it seems logical that it's not either me or Mallory, because Mallory has been sussing me from like the beginning, unless it's a strategy. So that's another what if. What if it was just a strategy? The only thing that so far stands out to me is that everyone voted that White is like, oh yeah, I'm very confident that White was an imposter. And now everyone is confident that Blue is an imposter, apart from you, Black. So the thing is, if we were so confident about White being, wait. So if we were so confident that White was voted out, how are we now also so confident that Blue is an imposter? Because they were targeting each other. So they are definitely not both imposters.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think
Who's
that
certain
Blue.
it's me?
I also 100% don't think it could have possibly been White and blue.
Yeah, I agree with that. If White is an imposter, then I am wrong about Blue being an imposter.
I can't see both of them being imposters, but I can kind of see it being either one. Just because I think something I said earlier got very overlooked.
What's that?
What's that?
I said I was going to make my stat bigger because White threatened me.
Okay.
In theory, if Sea Monster was an imposter, would he not jump on that and try and get rid of one extra crewmate? And
yeah, that's one of the reasons I think a lot of
what's the chance
that's one of the
White
reasons I
lost
think a
his
lot of
mind?
people have considered you crew for a while, is that no
What's the-
second person jumped on killing you.
What's the chance that White sued into Green because Green didn't actually help White with troops trying to like actually block or do anything to actually stop it? Or because I'm guessing White knew that Green was relatively strong.
Back then, wasn't Red the most likely person to help out with taking you out of the top?
Yeah.
Position?
Because
Yeah, but
back then Red had that giant stack, remember?
I just think that's a bigger reach that he sued into Mallory because of that.
Yeah,
like that feels like a little bit of a reach.
I don't think that's
personally.
the reason. I don't think anyone would expect anyone else to help. I mean,
Hey Graham, can you do 2
not,
attacks next turn so I can fortify something?
Me not
yeah.
helping is helping. Frankly, I can't help but think the only reason he hit it is he was just tearing through everything. He saw a relatively small stack. It was like a 24. He hits it and goes back to cap. Like maybe it meant nothing, but I was personally surprised that you're hitting the person who why does he stop there? I didn't even know he did stop there. Like until you told me otherwise, I thought he had continued. And ran into
like
one of you.
The thing that's on my mind right now to progress the game is eliminating Blue, because it was, for me, it's an either or between him and White. So if we are correct about White, then it sucks for Blue that we're gonna kill him as a crewmate. But if we were wrong about White, then it's very likely that Blue is an imposter. So yeah, it sucks either way, because either White or Blue got the short end of the stick. But for me, I feel very confident that it's either one of them, in the very least.
I'm just taking an extra attack because Blue wanted me to take an extra attack.
That's fine.
Just fortify something. So you think it's, well, no, not even that you think it's me. You're just
he's playing Among Us.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like what he's doing is essentially a 50-50, which is what you do in the real Among Us game.
Yeah.
However,
The thing that sucks is
the counter.
I just feel like
we would be conceding the 4 crew member victory at that point. But let's take a look at the time. We've been playing for 2 hours now.
Yeah, and we got
I'm
one kill.
I'm willing
get
to act.
get your dabs out, everybody.
I'm willing to act on
Here,
my
I see a-
suspicion of Mallory. Grim, if you want to
Yep.
help with that, or red or pink, but you guys don't really
With
have
what?
facts in the area.
At this point, I want the consent of red and pink before I
Yeah,
join in
blue
an
is
action.
suggesting I'm the next to go. You guys, I am telling you guys right now, you are
So
making
red is
a
suggesting
mistake
blue
if
is
you
the
do
next to
that.
go. Blue is suggesting green is the next to go.
Red is suggesting that blue's. Yeah. Wait. Please don't tell me.
Like-
I'm saying what you just said.
But
I'm
red's
pretty-
pure suspicion is like throw the 50-50 ball. Like
What
but,
I'm
like
worrying
it-
about is red was one of the weakest. Didn't say anything. Got questioned. Now he's clear. And now he's strong and throwing accusations.
If you want to target me, that's fine too. I just want
No,
to
no, no.
progress
I'm
the
not
game.
saying it's a targeting. I'm just saying how much
But,
you've
like-
changed from the start to now because your position has changed.
Fair enough.
That's true.
Because now, if just say I suggest something,
It's
I
possible.
in
it was
theory
red
I'm
and white.
weaker. In theory, I'm weaker.
So
No.
Mal, what do you think we should do?
Buddy, I don't know. Like because I am crewmate, because I'm operating with almost no information. When you say perfect crew victories off the table, in my mind, it's always been off the table because my confidence level that both our imposters are going to be dead at the next death is 0. I don't know who imposter
Yeah, okay.
is.
So red, red, let's picture the board state after we get rid of blue, right? How
Yeah.
are we feeling? How are we like how has anything changed? Let's and blue, let's think of the board state after we get rid of Mal. Oh, I gotta not be a bot. Okay. Do we have any more information if either of that happens?
Yeah, for me, it's like, okay. I mean, we can look forward, like, oh, who would be the next us? So in my scenario, if we target blue here, I feel strongly confident that we are about at least one imposter. It was either white or blue for me. Then
Yep.
we can't stop. We can't take a vote in my scenario because I don't think we killed both
Yeah.
imposters. So we have to keep on going. So then it's between you, me, Mallory, and Hayden.
Yep. So basically,
Okay.
if we kill blue, it would result in me and Mallory going after each other.
Yeah. For me, yeah, like once again, there are too many what ifs. Like I can't say anything with guarantee, but for me, I lean towards you and blue the strongest as a team, as a duo.
Okay. But that's
Blue
assuming
not.
so that's assuming that white was wrong. Because if white was wrong, then we're going for duos. If white was correct, we're going for solo.
Okay,
people.
Grim, can I ask you this? Why
Yeah.
did you think White was imposter?
I didn't at first. I mean, he was one of my biggest susses, and it was a little bit because he was weak and nothing was happening, and that is usually a good sign.
Okay.
And the other thing is like his responses to certain questions, he was getting a little stuttery, and his reasoning wasn't very sound. Like it sounded a few times like he wanted questions to just stop being asked of him. And then when people were asking if I wanted to progress the game, I was like, you remember, I was hesitant at first, but then I was like, ball's gonna roll at some point.
Okay.
I'll throw in the troops and let's see how it all unfolds.
Okay, and then can I also ask you, early in the game, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about early in the game, why did you feel so strongly that I was crew?
Because both times that I played with Void, he was crew, and you play exactly like he does. Like you take a commanding role in the conversation. Like you ensure like good normal play amongst crew members. Like we all have training spots. We all have the bonuses we want. You took note of where all the caps are, and just like that level of organization is risky for imposters to take because they
Because
can
it
slip up so
stabilizes the
easily.
game.
It stabilizes the game, and
I
they
see.
also have the potential to make more like errors of speech.
I see. Okay. No, that's reasonable. Frankly, and this was true even when I played imposter games. Anytime somebody said, "Oh, I'm sure about you," it made me very suspicious. So that's why I just wanted to understand your logic.
Okay.
Because to me, that's
So-
kind of an imposter play of, you know,
Yeah,
you're trying to
I-
you're trying to like marinate someone, you know.
I
Who-
understand what you're saying.
Who are we actually going
In
for?
the
'Cause
real
I'm starting to get really annoyed just sitting here and doing nothing.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I
Hayden, what do
agree.
you think? Who do you want to go after?
I might go after blue because I get the cap and I become a lot stronger and I have more influence on the board.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, that
black.
makes sense. So
And then I have my own pocket.
So
all I can argue is that if we kill blue, then we're not going to be satisfied if we don't kill me, and I know that I'm crew. And
Oh no, I would be
that
forced to
leaves,
team with you.
that
Black.
leaves whoever the other imposter is amongst the three of you.
Oh,
So
no,
if we
no.
kill blue and black, then one of Mal, Red, and Hayden is an imposter.
Black. If we kill blue, I'm actually forced to team with you.
if you kill me,
I
like
think.
you
Yeah, if I
potentially
kill
go.
you,
You
I have
In
potentially
what
go
in what
super
world
mixed.
are you guys killing Sea Monster and you're not killing me? Because aren't you guys pairing us?
That's
Yeah,
that's
but
just me. If other people agree, then they should speak up now about my
But-
theory.
if you teamed on Sea Monster, I think I would have to be your new teammate to try and balance
Alright,
the board out a
Red.
bit.
I have a question for you. So if you're white, right, and you're crewmate, why do you sue out?
Yeah, I don't know. Once again, there are so many what ifs. Like it could be
Like-
possible that he's a imposter together with Green, and he got annoyed that Green didn't help him enough or something, and just sued out in spite.
That would be
Like-
such
You
a
can reach for so many things.
Such a Dallas play. Did you guys ever play this with what's Dallas?
Oh yeah, jeez,
No.
That's exactly what he would have done.
that was horrible.
Here's the thing, you guys. I legitimately feel bad that I'm sitting here with all these troops and not doing anything with them. And the reason I'm not doing anything with them is because I do not know which one of you to kill.
Like
Who do you hate the most? Or want to kill
Yeah,
the most?
we can just go based off of hatred.
Oh no,
Sure.
I want the game to progress. I'm kind of getting annoyed here too. Because
Yeah,
we're like,
we have,
we
we
suggest
have-
this, we suggest that, and we don't actually do we don't do shit.
Yeah,
We have potentially 2 more games to play after this.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in
like,
bed.
I forgot about
Red,
that.
Red, do you wanna make this stack a little bigger?
For what?
Shit's gonna go down in this area of the board pretty soon, I think.
Wait, what's gonna happen?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so maybe we can just vote. Like Green, do you want to? Okay, so once again, it's okay. Does the other player want to share their theory, like Blue? So Blue wants to
Okay.
target Green, and I want to target Blue.
so, all right.
I said my piece, so Blue, you can go now.
Killing me, I'm crew. Like killing me, either like
That's my
sure you
bonus
get the
now. not
potential
your bonus,
50-50
that's my
that you think
bonus.
it was if you think it was me or white. You have one imposter down, but then you don't have anything in the 4-player game to go off of at all.
I
Whereas-
actually agree with that. I don't. I think
Like-
killing blue is actually silliness.
Like
Okay, so
I
what are
feel
we
like-
gonna do
better
then?
kill them.
I feel like maybe you kill me down the road, but I don't think it makes sense to kill me
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. No, I actually agree with that.
Like if you're sus of me, you kill me later on and you save that sus for down the road.
Yeah,
Who's
but the
getting
problem
targeted?
later on is that we're not gonna do anything at the moment.
But like if you do it now, then it's just like you're back in the same stuck like 4-player. You don't have any information because you've eliminated a 50-50. And like it could just be that it's a 2v2 after, like if you kill me.
Yeah, like my idea is we kill blue and black, and then we do a vote that we eliminated the imposters. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but then we progress the game.
If you start putting
So
chips in, they'll help.
maybe other people can vote as well, so at least we can get to like a fair decision. So black, what would you want to do?
Okay,
Do you want to eliminate
I'm
one
just
player
gonna-
and then vote?
Whoa.
I'm just gonna do
Whoa.
it. What I'm doing is I'm separating blue and black from one another.
Whoa, hold up.
That may have been the wrong choice, but I'm doing something with my troops, and
I think before I even get to respond to that, to
physically
do that is
separated
ridiculous.
them. I'm also gonna go get something to drink. So blue, if you want to come in and ram dingle me to your heart's content, knock yourself out.
Well, I'm confused. What just happened?
Okay, so what just happened was I just got taken out of the exterior. So now I'm alone in my cap area.
You can break me for cards. It's fine. I just want to know, like, Grim, do you want to eliminate one player and then go to a vote? Like, assuming that we're correct about white, then we're going to kill one player and then vote? Or do you want to kill two players to be certain? Like, how many players do you want to kill until we can vote?
I think based on the way that this game has gone, that is the only logical thing.
3 players will die.
From my perspective. So I think that we got white correctly, and the reason being is that I don't think that you and Pink are a pair. Or if
Okay,
you
so
are, I think you've played it so well that it's you, like, good job, guys. Like, golf clap, you guys both survived. We took out 2 people, and then you got a perfect imposter win. I also definitely don't think that blue and green are a pair, because they've been going at each other the entire game. So I think we got one. And I think that it's between blue and green. And I think green taking me out of there is a little sus at this point.
Like, I just understand why green hits you and just doesn't say anything as well.
Like, without asking the rest of the players.
Because it was my turn.
First.
Here's the thing. Here's why, and here's my argument for why what I did is not sus. I have been sus on blue this entire time. That's not who I hit, though. And it's because I am so undecided that, to me, if we're arguing over do we go after black, do we go after blue, at least in the meantime, let's separate those 2 people physically from each other on the board. Because if you guys are a team, if you guys are a pair, now I've made it a little bit tougher for you to pair up and do something, right?
Okay, but you've also made it so I can't pump any troops into blue either. Like.
On what planet would you be doing that?
On the planet where, okay, so what I've been saying for a while, this is my position, and this is why I'm starting to lean more towards you, is because I've been saying it's between you and blue. So I can be convinced maybe that we go after blue, and maybe there's a world where I want a 4 crew member victory enough that I say, let's vote on it.
Okay, so let's everyone get their intentions or plans on the table. So I shared mine. I think we should kill blue and black and then vote. Black, basically what you're saying, you think we should kill green and then you think we got both imposters. So just Mallory and then vote?
I think if we kill green, I think we got the 2 of them, yeah.
Okay, so what about you, Mallory? Like, how many people do you want to kill, or how many players do you need to kill before you feel confident that we can take a vote?
I think that blue and black would both need to be dead before I'd be willing to vote.
Okay, what about pink?
I'm not going to say who, but I need 3 dead players.
Like, out of the remaining 4,
I'm not going to say
yourself?
who, but I need 3 dead players. So white and 2 others.
Red, are you...
to make my decision.
Are you fully against it being Mallory?
I mean, I don't know. It could still be her. I mean, she sussed me in the beginning. I know I'm.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys take out me and blue, that's the end of the game. Like, and we went through all this and we lost.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, like, I'm leaning more towards it being you and black than it is being Mallory. And like another thing that makes me feel that way is because both of you orchestrated against white. Earlier in the game, you were so confident that Mallory is like the most crew for you, and now suddenly it's like a 180 turn, and you feel confident that once we kill her, suddenly the game is over and we got both imposters. So
I've been against Mallory since pretty much the start of the game. Like since we first talked about voting, my votes were white and green.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, in fairness, though, I also went first. And I did say you.
Yeah.
That is
So
true, but
both of you
your
have been
argument was
sus
just
of each
that
other from the
I
beginning.
was quiet, but I mean, I've started talking more, so I think that
No, you have. If anything, that's made you more sus. Which is not fair.
I-
It's
like-
not fair.
like this game's tricky because like if you get called out for being quiet, like you either talk more and then it's like, oh, he's talking more, it's sus, or like you stay quiet and you're still sus.
It's a mindfuck. Here's the thing. This is being, in my opinion, being crew is a literal nightmare. I actually hate it.
So
You know what's worse than being crew is being crew and then
getting
making it this far and then
and you get
getting
killed.
it getting sus
I
and
get
killed.
you.
Yeah.
I get you. I listen, like I said, if you guys want me to be the next to go, probably not much I can do to stop you. I am crew though. I am not sure about white. And so that leaves us with very little options.
Yeah, like for me, if I would turn on green, then I would still not be confident to vote. Then for me, it changes to me and pink against blue and black.
And blue and black are both way stronger than you at this point.
Okay, so
Can we just do trip count right now, please?
I have 758. And
I have
that's between
765.
3 stacks.
765.
Wait, 765.
But that's because Mallory just lost like 200 or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. You both lost. Now you're back down to
So-
my level of troops.
No, I
Who's
hit
next?
Grim. I didn't hit blue. I hit Grim.
Yeah, no. You
Like
wait. Oh wait. No, I'm so confused.
I hit Grim's
Mhm.
There's
external stack of 200. I lost 186. He lost 204. I did that because I wanted to physically separate him and blue from one another.
Wait, so blue's at 750 roughly.
yeah.
I'm at 750 roughly. Yes.
You're at 750 roughly. Black, what are you at?
I'm at 735.
So 750 roughly.
What are you at, Hayden?
I'm at 700. And then what's red at?
I just got to 730, so you can break my bonus now.
So I'm the weakest. Let's go.
Yeah, so we're all fairly close.
So
If anything,
now
if the worst thing I did here is I put black in one position on the board and I evened his game out a little bit.
I just
It's
like
a little different based on where my cap is because you put me in a spot where I can't actually affect the board state anymore at all.
red like
you
unless-
want
unless
me
red let-
you want me dead though, so that helps
Well-
me.
Well, yeah.
I
But
mean,
you
if
did
you
that.
guys decide that I'm the next to go, I don't want you over here, right?
like
Yeah. So for
Okay,
me,
I'm-
it's like if for me it's we kill blue and black and vote, or we kill green, but then I still want to kill blue and black, and then I think pink is the least sus in my opinion, especially after she said that she wants to kill at least 3 people. If you're an imposter, you want to go to a vote as quickly as possible. So maybe that's another reason why blue and black could be both imposters, because they
Well-
want to just get green and then vote.
can we like
Ma-
can we start teaming
Mal,
on someone?
Are you really crew?
I am crew.
Sea Monster, are you really crew?
I'm 100% crew.
And if
Okay,
that's true,
this
then
is-
it
this
has
is
to be
getting-
red
this
or
is-
pink, or both
This
of
is
them.
really interesting. If this is red and pink, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Mallory, do you think it could be red
Is-
and pink?
If this is red and pink, this is a masterclass.
Won't pull this from used to get mad at each other to me.
Huh?
I don't know what I've done.
Well,
It's not about what
Well,
you've
that's the
done.
thing. The game has gone on for almost 3 hours now.
No one's
so
done anything. That's why we're in this situation.
Oh, you want me to start attacking someone? Okay. You could have just said.
you guys all have cards, right? I can fortify
yeah,
them.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
+2 to my cap.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Okay, so let's talk about red and pink. Let's see if this is viable. My question on that is, why does red not take the cap in front of me?
Oh, there's a cap in front of you that's available?
No. Well,
no,
because, like,
the LPC position, he could have.
Oh, you
capped
mean at the
there.
start of the game?
Yeah, and Hayden was the only person who saw my cap, so that means that Red would have had really good vision of that cap position. So the only thing that I can think of for why he didn't take it is because he would have had to cap on a 1 in the 5th position, and Hayden had a 3 on Gateway CF. So he may have feared that not only does he have somebody behind him that is relatively strong, but that in order for him to maybe not lose his cap literally turn 1, because Hayden could have theoretically maybe rolled his 4 cap turn 1.
Or maybe he wanted to guarantee he'd get the +6 instead of just the +4. Like maybe if he doesn't cap in the +6, he loses the claim to it.
But who takes that +6?
Oh yeah, that's right. He is 5th.
So you know what I mean? Like he could have had both. I know it's flimsy, but him taking this terrible cap that is trapped in a corner is one of the main reasons that I think he is not the imposter.
What do you think about Pink, Mallory? At like just like in general, like on your like scale of 1 to 10.
So Hayden is
I definitely went up there.
Is a very, very skilled player. While I do think she is playing much differently than she did when she and I were imposter together, she does have a very aggressive play style, and I've technically not seen her play as Crew, so I don't know what that might look like.
I don't think there's a player in this lobby who isn't capable of subterfuge.
Yes, I agree. I also
I
think
we've all
that
established
if we look at cap positions, we all agreed from the get-go that Pink and White were the only ones who had any kind of like cap synergy potentially, especially if Black does not cap where he does.
We're at the point that it's actually whoever's the first one to break, like, and start attacking someone randomly. And we're starting to get to the point it's dragging out. There's no progress.
Hayden,
do you
by
want me
that
just to
logic,
start attacking someone?
Mallory, because Mallory lashed out and hit a 200
Yeah,
stack.
I mean, technically that was me, right?
Yeah, but she did something and stopped dragging the game out a bit. So are we progressing it, or are we going to keep on dragging this out?
You just said whoever broke is sus, but then, or like whoever does
It's
something
sus. It's sus, but we're dragging it out to the point it doesn't even matter.
I'll also say that
I want to propose a thought experiment to the board as well.
All right.
Okay.
So if you guys are sussing me, you're most likely doing it in a way that like White was wrong, right? Like that it's not me and White, and you got to find other people, right? Which means
it very well could have been you and White, though. You didn't lose very much on White at all.
But that wasn't by my own design. Everyone chose how much they
White,
put into
Grim
White
takes the
on their
pink
own.
cap on turn like 3 or whatever.
Yeah,
and
right.
Have that super pocket.
So that was one of the things I was
because
say.
wouldn't we think it's really weird for any crewmate to be taking a cap that early in the game? I think we would have immediately thought that was suspicious.
I think
don't think
yes,
you guys could
but
stop us.
if a capital's free, like a capital's free, you know, like.
The other thing I want to point out is
I've taken free caps early.
If the working theory is that it's me and Blue, how do I get myself into a situation where it's even possible that my exterior is wiped out and I'm sitting here trapped behind Red and Pink? When just 2 turns before, I was asking Red if he wanted to increase the size of his stack, and Blue, just a couple turns before that, asked me if I wanted to do something about green. How am I the one?
No.
If one of those players is my partner,
yeah.
How am I the one who's no longer up there?
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. If it were you and Blue, you guys could have probably started working on me immediately.
Mallory, what do you think about Hayden? And what do you think about Red?
I think if I had to choose between Pink and Red, that it's more likely to be Pink than Red. Red was probably killable at once white was dead, is my sense.
Probably killable.
Was he not like insanely weak after that?
No, you're right. Because didn't he say he only had like 100 troops or something after he lost like 150 on the cap?
Yeah, I had 2 even stacks. I think it was like 150 on both. I mean, I started my turn and then I put all my troops on the exterior, and then I hit white. So I think there was like 130 or 140 left on my cap, and then I think Mallory was still at the point of like 400 troops or something.
Yeah,
Or
I was not
you had a
open
lot.
to you, but like, I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, this is so rough.
How much troops does everyone have in the top bonus or the top left or whatever it's called?
I can see that red has a 100 stack, blue has a 500 stack, and I have a 200 stack up there.
I can verify all of that. And I see
Okay.
I got a big fat
as well.
I got a big fat donut.
So, are you willing to hit pink out of there, Mallory? Or
Yeah, I think that's the logical next step.
I think I can support that.
I don't know what else to do here. I am so torn right now on who the imposters are.
Alright, so pink breaks me.
How did we get to the conclusion that we're gonna hit pink all of a sudden?
Pink is about to slam my cap. Grim, do you see if she stepped off fully?
She stepped off fully. What do you guys like? What do you guys want me to do about that? I feel like she's testing me, and if I take her cap, she's gonna say, "See, it was him."
No,
But
I think
also-
Hayden is done, and she wants to just slam blue and get it over with. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like to me. Like,
Oh,
I
not
am
even
very
close.
shocked.
I'm just slamming someone. I can't. This like dragging out. My playstyle was really urging me to kill someone, or at least try
Mallory,
to.
Can you?
Because this is like.
How did we
hell.
come to the conclusion to target pink?
It's not even about targeting her. I am trying to.
I think it progresses to the game.
Yeah, I am trying to progress this game in a way that doesn't lose us the game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think hitting a 76 and then we see a 580 come off cap is very.
You shouldn't be worried then because you didn't hit my
You-
stack.
Do I take Pink's cap here?
I don't care anymore at this point.
Yeah.
I'm down to go to the next game.
Yeah, I'm losing.
Do what you want.
I'm losing my will to live here. The imposters have done an incredible job in this game. They really have. Because I still don't know who it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's just impossible.
Oh, what the?
I mean, I still don't understand, like, how can you not see the logic that I went through? That black said that green was so safe, like he was the safest, or she was the safest in his eyes, and now suddenly it's a complete 180 once the suspicions go to blue and black.
No, I get
And
it.
same same goes for me. Everyone said that I was the safest in their eyes, and then suddenly, like, why does the topic come up? Like, oh, but what if it's actually red and pink?
Because
like,
I think
the,
we're
the
trying.
suspicions are being
It's
thrown off.
because I know
all the-
I'm crew.
Well,
So if I'm crew and the way that the pairs have synced up, the only things that make logical sense are that it was white and green, and we're done, or it's or somebody's doing something like 5-headed, or it's like you and Pink, and you guys have been playing just like this very slow, very safe game.
That's a thing, right? Like, if we knew who the imposters were, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. All right.
Yeah.
I just
We gotta
got
go off
my
something.
I got my 300 stack slammed.
jeez.
By Pink.
Yeah, Pink just came through and hit a 300 stack of mine. Like a 100 stack of red, and what was left went into blue, but it wasn't much.
I'm just gonna take her out. Do we want to let her like?
Good luck
Like,
with your. Good luck
yeah,
with
like-
the progressing.
And then another thing is, like, also Mallory has been saying the entire game that Hayden is playing completely different from when she was imposter, and then
I
she
still
is the
believe
one
that.
who initiated slamming her stack.
I still believe that. Buddy.
So how do you just make a 180
I'm
turn
too
as well? Like,
aggressive.
Because we are at almost 3 hours and I still have no idea who the imposters are.
So what
hey,
make?
buddy.
So why don't you think it could be blue and black together?
I think it absolutely could be blue and black together, and you and I are about to enter a 2v2 at a severely disadvantaged position.
Okay,
Hey,
so
guys.
we're at the point right now where I
You
could
do-
be giving blue a monster position, right?
So just right quick.
Oh, hey, yeah, go ahead, Mike.
You guys have 2 dead players now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that both imposters are dead. So
I vote yes.
starting in turn order, Mallory, do you believe both imposters are dead?
I'm gonna say no, only because I want to discuss it further.
All right, game continues.
We can call for a vote at any time. I somehow find myself in the first turn position every time these votes get called. I can't say yes without talking about it first.
Okay, so I'm gonna pose another question to Mal and Red here. Also, Red, I'm not calling you Red because of the color. Is that like do you go by Red or Redo or what's your preferred?
People usually say either Red or Redo. It's fine.
Okay, what do you like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been the most like clear about my thoughts. I think I still believe it's you and Blue, even though you're both doing a very convincing job of making me
so
believe otherwise.
At this point in the game, Mallory's been slammed by 2 dead people, and I could give Blue a monster position right here. Like I should be giving up this cap and letting Blue take that whole +8, and then working from my 1 point to do damage to you. I probably wouldn't have wanted to give you Red. I probably wouldn't have wanted to give you the cap in front of me on that side.
I think if it's any pair, I think we have 1 dead for sure here, because I think if it's any pair, they start looking for the 2v2. Like if it's me and Black, I think we have enough of a troop lead.
Yeah.
With you guys getting slammed, that we start the 2v2 right now.
Like we would start 2v2. I would give him this cap. I would have a gigantic cap. I would start taking these troops off, and I would start attacking.
There would be nothing that we could do right now. If it were Blue and Black,
we have the board
Red and I could not do anything about that. Okay, so let's start with can we discuss the possibility that this was white and pink? And what that looks like. I'm not saying I'm ready to vote. I'm saying let's talk about, could it have been white and pink?
I don't think so. They were targeting each other.
I'm sitting on like a 2 or a 3 that it was the 2 of them.
Now, I will tell you that in my game last week, Hayden literally told us, she said, ask Miceth how I play with my imposter partners. And I was like, what does that mean? And then she told us in that game that she kills her imposter partners often. She told me that last week in the game I played with her last week. And
do you think White knows that though? Because White White asked when we were all voting. He asked Red to hit Pink. Do you think White also has that same style of play where he's gonna?
I don't know him. I that's a good point. Who did I have 5 dudes in my hand. Who did White sus when we all did our little voting? Who did White sus?
Ask White, because White's the one who wrote everything down.
Oh fuck.
No, I wrote everything down. Red. White voted pink and green.
Pink and green. Okay, so.
But we also confirmed that the imposters didn't vote together. I guess actually,
wait, who did Pink sus?
Only me. Only Red.
Oh, she didn't say anyone else?
Pink voted only you? How did I not pick up on that?
Yeah, like I don't think she made like a clear second vote.
Okay.
That's weird.
I will say one of the reasons that I think it's not Pink is because she didn't want me to help with White, and her reasoning was very crewmate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She wanted one other person to be somewhat strong in case White was a mistake.
So I just want to let you guys know I'm about after I take this card, I'm about to either have to break red or be card blocked and be again in a position where I don't get to affect the board state.
What do you mean?
You can
So
break me.
I can break you from there.
Wait,
okay.
no,
You guys,
wait, stop. Which
You have a
cap?
ton of
Black.
cards.
Which caps do you have?
I have a ton of. I don't mean card blocked. I mean my caps will be unopened. I'll be all my troops will be inactive after this turn unless people trade with
Okay,
me.
that's not the same as card blocked.
No, I don't mean card blocked. I just mean before I bury all my troops, is there a reason I should come off cap?
I mean,
Like,
that's really up to you, right?
I could abandon my initial cap, the really, really good one, to put it on the active position.
Blue, where are you at?
What do you mean? Like,
Just in your thinking on what we're left with.
I'm trying to make sure Grim isn't like Grim doesn't have me like under the like he doesn't just have me. My
What do you mean
initial
have you?
like you just got me totally convinced that you're safe.
Oh yeah, you're trying to be
Like,
sure that I didn't marinate you the whole game. Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
I still have my like initial suspicion of Mallory and the whole white Sue out. And then Red, who wanted to kill me but wasn't sure. I'll give Grim a card. But I like at this point it's hard for me as a crewmate to like say like, all right, let's go after somebody after 3 hours.
I
and,
will
like,
I will
we're not
say
through.
I will say that my confidence level that it's definitely not blue and black together. That's what I really firmly thought. I don't think that anymore because truly you two could absolutely 2v2 us right now and win.
Yeah.
There would be no
Yep.
reason for you not to.
I'm definitely not enough of a sadist that I would choose the slow route.
Yeah,
like, just to
there
fuck with
would be
everybody.
no reason for you guys not to 2v2 us right now. So while I can't say it's not both of you, what I know is it's not both of you together.
I think it's like I think we're actually in a good position if it was the both of us because you can just move your stack to gateway CD. I mean, assuming you're still in LPC, and then you can have that side of the board held. I have the capital in Crater Bay, so if I move my cap stack to customs, I can block blue out, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bonuses, and your stack is open to also take command tower. So if we were together, we would actually be in a strong position right now. Stronger than them, in my opinion.
Oh, I disagree with that completely.
How?
We have the board at a 3-point.
Yeah, so do
1,
we.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonuses, and you have 4.
But their 3-point
No,
is
we have 2.
caps.
Yeah, but we have 2. We have a bigger portion of the board. I have a capital in Crater Bay. Black cannot go through there. Black cannot reach me. He would have to go through blue. I can move my other
You
cap
guys lost
stack
400
to customs.
troops, like, I don't know how many troops Black has, but I have 800, and Mallory was on the same amount as me before she lost a couple hundred to Hayden.
Yeah, I have 526 now.
Like,
you have 526
total?
total troops?
Yes.
Like, you do not have.
Okay, so
300
Mal,
more
I have
troops than Black.
almost double your troops. I'm a sea hair shy of 1,000 right now.
I am card blocked. Yeah, I'm card blocked.
Yeah, sorry, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, Red, do you still think it's blue and black?
No, not anymore.
Okay, and Grim, where are you at?
Where I'm at right now is I think that there is actually an outside chance that it's been the 4 of us the whole time, and we're gonna play this ridiculous end game right now, and eventually we're gonna just pick one person, and I think I'm the most likely that you guys are gonna pick. And I'm sad about that, but I would accept that. My biggest sus would be on Mal, but Mal's sitting there now, and now that I know that you have 500 friggin' troops, also, like, I don't think everything would have gone down that way if you were the lone imposter left after white. Like my initial thought being it was white and green. I don't think you then sacrifice like, I don't know, a quarter of your troops to take me out of that spot, and then
Well,
you lost like another half of your troops getting rid of, like, with pink suiciding. Like,
a counter
I
argument
just
to that. Sorry. Continue.
so I'm in the position right now where I don't know. I don't know which one of you I would take down. I think Red would have had to have played the best game as imposter if they were the imposter at this point, just because, like, I don't know, just pure stoicism. Like, I threw sus a few times, which this is part of my style, is like I ask questions that I don't really mean for the intended, like, for the implied answer to be like true, like when I was like, could it possibly be red and pink, I don't mean I think it's red and pink all of a
No,
sudden.
yeah, I understand that.
I like the information that comes from how the board reacts to things. And I will say, when I said I think maybe, like, how about it's red and pink, and then like 5 turns later pink implodes, is kind of funny. But I don't know who to go after if we go after
And
anybody.
I will say that it seemed
I'm like not ready to.
it seemed like it was possible it could be red and white, but then Red weakening himself as much as he did, again, that would have to be such a big brain play, right? Like,
Yeah.
to the point of near death, killing your imposter teammate. Again, if Red is an imposter, like, Red deserves to win this game.
All right. Can I get a second?
Sure.
So, I hate to throw Mal under the bus for
Go
helping
right
to
ahead.
this game, but like, people were
Go right
talking a
ahead.
lot about it's me and black. Mallory hits a black stack. The board where, I guess, I start talking about like, oh, Mal, like, would you hit pink? She jumps right on it. Like, playing both sides could be impostery, I think.
Yeah.
But like,
All right. There's also one other unanswered question: is why did pink behave exactly the same way as white upon death?
I think that's just
They
hating
both decided with their
Mal's play.
dying breath to smack Mallory for some reason.
I think it's too far away. I want to see what she got. No, that's way too long ago. I was gonna see what she got on my stack. She hit a giant stack of mine.
Okay, so I'm like 50-50 on the fence. Do I bring all my troops out now into my active position? And do we take out a player, or do we vote?
Red, what do you think about Mallory? Like, do you think she's safe?
No.
No.
But I don't think either of you could be safe. Like, at least I feel confident enough that we can rule out it's not blue and black.
All right,
And my other pair was me and green, so.
Never mind. I had an idea to prove to you, but it probably won't work anymore because of what I said the last turn. But
well, Red, why do you say that? Because just a few minutes ago, when I said they would beat us in the 2v2, you were like, no, here's why. But now you're saying it's not them. So did I change your mind?
No, I assumed you still had a massive stack in LPC, but I didn't know you got a total troop count of 500 now.
Red, who would you be most satisfied to go into the 1v1 with? Or not the 1v1, but like to be in the last 2 with? Because it seems like you're not sure about Mal, and then you're like, I don't know if I would vote then.
I mean, I still I wanted to stick by my decision to go for both you and black, and then hope that white was also correct, and then end the game.
I'm black. I'm black. You're talking about blue and black?
Well, I think we've
yeah,
ruled
like
out
go for
blue
you and
combined.
blue, and then assume that white. But that was only because I thought you two were working together. So for me, blue and white was a 50-50 because you've been targeting them. But now since we established that the both of you are in a stronger position than me and Mal, I don't think anymore that you're working together.
Okay.
But
So is it possible that Pink's dying, like maybe Pink was imposter and their dying breath was an attempt to put their partner into a stronger position?
yeah, it could be. Like I lost confidence in everything pretty much. I was also thinking maybe you're sitting behind your screen with a big smile on your face, like watching this chaos unfold.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Because
gonna be totally
even
honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. You guys put baby in a corner, and then like everything unfolding was kind of funny, but
yeah,
Well, and I
I'm-
think we
I'm-
can say
I'm
with
Crew and
confidence,
I want to win.
we can say with confidence it was not me and Pink together because Pink decimated me when she suicided. No way do you do that to your imposter partner. Like, I am up Shit's Creek right now. If you guys decide I'm the next to go, there is nothing I can do about it.
I think I have to go off my original hunch of white and green.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Because I also don't think it's both white and pink.
I am Crew. I don't believe it was white and pink. I do believe one, possibly two imposters are still alive, and I have not the faintest idea who is imposter in this game other than myself, because I can see my own goddamn screen, and I know I'm not one of them.
So,
All right,
Okay,
Mal.
you to be
Mal,
red and
what is
black, Mal?
Mal? If you, what does your message say from the bot?
My message
jeez.
reads, and I quote, "On behalf of Mallory, I am happy to inform you are not an imposter for the upcoming game. Good luck!" Exclamation point.
You missed the period after game.
Oh,
Sorry. I
Uh-huh.
emphasized the right words though, did I not?
I'm
You
just trolling.
are not
Yeah.
an imposter. And you know what my message says from last week? On behalf of Mallory, I'm happy to inform that you and Hayden have been chosen to be the imposter for the upcoming game. Good luck.
Ugh. So, if you think it's a pair, Mallory, you think it's red and black?
It's not blue and black. It's not white and pink. It's not me and pink. It's not me and anybody. It's white could have been, it could have been red and white.
No, but like red and black. Like,
I
Red
think
and
I think
black.
red and white. If I'm not mistaken, I think red and white was my original sus, right?
I can
If
check.
if we look back
Uh,
on the
Yeah, me and white.
yeah,
I
And
just trust.
that was Blue's original sus
and
too.
and that was I think my
No,
weakest
blue
of
said
all
white
the
and green.
susses.
White and green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no two people guessed exactly the same two people.
That's right. That's
I
right.
just feel
That's
like I'm
right.
getting marinated here.
I had so much sus on Blue for the longest time, and that has kind of faded a little bit in my eyes.
So I think we could do one of either two things. I think we could either end the game with a vote right now and say this is the four people, or maybe it's Mal.
It is not me.
I know. I know that's what you will say. I think you're probably right. But we can kill you.
Grim
you
and
can
red.
you can definitely kill me.
Grim and red. If I open both of you up, are you willing to just kill Mal this turn and then vote?
I'm already open, aren't I?
Sure.
Well, I
Alright.
guess I don't know what's in front of me, but I remember your cap is not in the way. You're not on the launch pad, right?
So
I'm sorry,
I'm
Matt.
telling you guys right now, if you kill me and vote, that means you only win if it was pink and white.
I'm so sorry, Mal. Alright, I put 200 in. If it's red and black, like, GG, guys.
Again, if red is an imposter, he deserves to win this. It could be black. It could be black. It could be blue. I still don't know. I honest to God still don't know. I just can tell you it's not me, and you guys have a very good potential of losing this game.
Either way, I'm sorry, Mal.
Grim, it's 100% not you.
It's 100% not me.
Is it red?
No, but You can kill me next. I'm just down to go to the next game. It's another 3-hour game.
Is it,
I mean, I don't blame anyone. I want to make that clear as well.
If it really isn't any of you, could it have been pink and white? No, that's not possible, right? It wasn't both of them.
Whoa.
What?
Just I didn't understand why I did that.
I was just checking. I didn't know. I didn't know if there was anything up there.
You good?
All right,
It's just what we got down here.
GG's guys. See you in the next round, I guess.
GG Mal.
The next game, right? Or
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got another positive cap roll.
Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna mute up. Good luck.
Good luck. GG's, Mal.
Okay, another player has died. Starting in turn order.
I still don't know who it is.
See,
before I do, actually, if it's the two of you guys, I think I'm just fucked.
I would just like to talk a little bit before Micah. So
so it sounds like you're saying no. All right.
This is a mindfuck.
Well, yeah, I guess for now.
I'm not.
This is such
I'm
a
not saying
mindfuck.
no.
Hmm.
I mean, can we restart the vote after?
Yeah. We can
After
do vote at
discussing
any
it?
time. I just want to sit here and talk for a little bit.
I do not.
Are
You
either of
think
you
it's
sus of
red and
anybody?
blue?
No, I'm down to vote.
No.
I think.
Yeah,
Of-
I think this is it.
Crew
the six,
sucks, man. Crew is
I'm
so.
in the top 3 with the players I was least sus of.
Crew is so
And
such a nightmare.
I personally feel like I'm ready to vote, but if either of you have suspicions,
I can't wait to find out
Like,
who it is.
So
in
let's
recent-
let's think about the pairs
potentially
that it
could
could
be
possibly
convinced.
be, right? Because there's only two
White and
combinations,
red,
right?
I
So
have.
white and pink, I think makes the most sense. And in which case, I feel bad about Mallory.
I think
but
it could actually be black though.
I mean,
Him
that's the
saying
game. It's
white
really
and
hard to
pink
get all
makes
four.
sense doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
by the way, like I didn't even realize, but when she said like, "Oh yeah, pink suicide slammed into me," I mean, she had to go through Mallory, but she ended up slamming into a blue stack. So maybe it was just her way of trying to reach the off cap blue stack. But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm down to vote, so figure it out.
all right.
Red's
Graham,
down to vote.
If red
I'm down to
was an
vote.
imposter,
All right. I guess I'm first, so I'll start. I'm voting
He
that we've
deserves to
eliminated
win
all the
this.
imposters.
Yep,
All right.
me too.
I'm voting that as well.
Okay.
I think
It's
it's back.
That's a unanimous vote. So the game is over. Imposters, reveal yourselves.
It was
Grim?
me and white. It was me and white.
God
Yeah,
damn it, Grim.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
damn
Well
it.
played, Graham.
Thank you, Crim. Thank you very much. Even
Yeah,
though
you're
we are
welcome.
in a
I
roll,
thought
I
we
wasn't
were
even a
done
wingman
for,
for
man.
you.
I
I
thought
wasn't
we were
even
done
wingman for you.
Man,
God
that sucks.
damn it.
That was a nail biter.
Grim
Man.
did a good
Yeah.
job of controlling that game.
Very
Void here.
I really like
Who?
the name drop and then taking my own strategy.
That was a really
Okay.
good game.
Alright.
though.
So
GG,
this,
guys.
so
We-
we do a 2v2 now, right?
Correct.
And
Yeah.
The four players that lost game 1 play a 2v2.
and then are we all in the same VC for this 2v2?
You can be if you want, but I recommend you split.
Okay.
The way the teams get decided is you run the imposter command with just the 4 players that are playing this game,
Okay.
and that is how your partner is chosen. So the imposters will get paired up, and then they say, "Hey, we're on the imposter team," and then that way the other 2 crew know who their partner is.
Okay, sounds good. I can run the command. I have the game up.
Is Hayden here? Just
She
making sure.
she just DM'd me, so yeah, if she's not here, I'm sure she'll be back because she is
Alright.
at least still watching. I lost the here we go. So here's the code for the game, and then I will do the I'll do the command.
I am happy to inform you that was my longest game ever.
Dude, Grim did
Oh, really?
Grim did a good job running that game. I will say that.
Thanks, Mel.
Like, that took far too long.
Well played, Graham.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I
it.
was
And like this. Yeah.
add a shorter tournament tournament Europe Advanced Caps Fogs Blizzard game.
Yeah.
That was hell.
Yeah. Whoa, you have a lot of troops.
Okay.
In future round, if I get through, I'm just gonna have to play really aggressive because I cannot wait that long.
Okay,
Alright.
so it's me and Hayden against Redu and Sea Monster.
Alright.
Alright.
Move down a call?
Yeah,
we can
sure.
move whatever, up to you guys.
We'll move down.
Okay, I'm
GG.
pretty confident with the teams.
Good luck.
Dude, if I lose a 2v2, I deserve to be out of this tournament.
Have fun. Have fun. Thank you. GG's.
Good game.
What a nightmare that game was.
I'm mentally dead.
Girl, I didn't think it was you, but somebody had to go.
I was waiting for an excuse to suicide into someone.
I wish it had been black.
I was like, until you and Blue were starting to talk about killing, or you and Blue were talking about like hitting my stack. I was like, I'm suiciding to Blue when I get the best opportunity. And then you hit the stack, and then I went through red. I went through you, red.
I deserved it. That was a
Yeah,
rough game. Being crewmate is so... See, as imposter, because you know who the imposters are, I feel like I'm able to come up with better narratives. But first and foremost, I'm a little bit surprised it's white, because I actually thought we may have been wrong about white that whole time.
I personally just don't like being accused, so...
Well, who does?
So that's why I used it as my... I just like any game mode. If I am strong enough to cause them to lose their game because they accused me, I will do it. Because I think it's only fair.
So, that was well played. Very well played. They deserved it. All right. Good luck.
I would say 5 of us. Because white didn't really last that long.
Or white.
White probably just sat through there.
Grim jumping on the white bandwagon without actually injuring himself at all was I sussed that out multiple times. Like why is Grim so strong here? He was slow rolling? Why are you slow rolling? You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't play 2v2, so let's go.
Oh fuck. Okay. So you're gonna have to wait. Maybe not. Where do you cap? I
was thinking the bridge or the top of the map, the 5.
Yeah, I think either of those is fine. I will let you decide which. I think either of those is fine.
I'm guessing you want the whale looking thing.
No, it's way too trapped. If you don't cap bridge, I'm gonna have to break bridge over and over. Choose one.
I'll just cap bridge.
Okay.
Middle of the board. I think. Okay, that was kind of an obvious cap spot, or red would have capped above.
Yeah.
Red might cap above just to try and get like the hold. But if we look at the troops underneath, I've got a lot of troops at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, and you're gonna actually need to get some of those on cap.
Yeah, I was planning to attack the 3 above my 4.
That makes sense, yes.
And fortify on.
Depending on where red caps, we can get him out of the bottom of the map. I am actually very hesitant to cap on my 4, but if I don't, they will eventually get this whale bonus, and it is fixed. But if red caps on his 4, capping in that whale bonus means that I'm trapped. Okay. So we have to decide, do we deny them a +2? Or do I trap my cap?
They will target you. Is there a way we can get you the +2 at the top of the map? If you cap on your 6?
You have a 5 in there, though.
Yeah, but I could use that to hit the other 2 stacks. Or we can guarantee you a +2. And I don't think they can do much about it. And then we'll just hopefully they're not confident to roll you.
Okay, we're gonna have to try for that. They're gonna probably try to roll me turn 1.
Do you want me to put what's it called? Extra troop to hit the blue 2? Or you want me to just roll?
You need to get on cap. So how much do you have to place? Can you get on cap and hit the blue 2?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see what happens.
I don't think blue might put a sack in there, but I don't think it's completely worth it for him. I hit red, so red's on 9.
This is one of my best 2v2 maps, but usually I play progressive. This being fixed is actually a very different dynamic. So they're going to work on getting rid of my external positions.
11, 12.
You can actually think about maybe clearing them out of that top bonus this next turn. Or we can try to get red out of the bottom of the map. Either one of those things is fine.
I think getting red out the bottom of the map is, or even both of them out the bottom of the map, because you could probably get the +3 with a ninja star.
Well, I'm definitely taking this +2 because if I'm going to be trapped, I need to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think red is trying to decide if he's going to hit my 6 or my 5. Either is a good play. You only lost 2 on it. That sucks. If he had really lost a lot, you may have been able to take that cap. (7v5), I don't love that. I think you have to hit the red 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I now have an unbreakable +2. If I get out of the... If I lose my externals, though, I'm in trouble. Your cap is still fine, in my opinion. I think you can hit the red 5 and now hit the blue 2. Yep. And then you can also put that all on cap. Perfect. That was beautiful.
You might be able to get away with getting the +4 at the bottom. And maybe you get most of the bottom, and we'll make you massive.
We don't need to do that yet, though, because actually you can take... You can
The
actually take the +3. I'll get my 2 out.
Yeah, they're trying to prepare for it.
Yeah.
How much was blue on there? I swear blue got an extra troop.
No, he didn't.
Or not.
He has a lot now, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 maybe. Red's cap is closed going upwards unless he goes through blue, so that's good.
Hidden or fortify. Blue's cap's actually trapped.
Oh yeah, big time. My cap
So
is
if we
trapped,
just-
but so is his.
But yours is I would say yours is actually a better cap trap. Because I've just seen me and red.
Well, I'm
both
also getting a lot of troops now. I'm gonna be getting 7 per turn, so they're gonna have
What did
to
you say?
really work
Yeah.
aggressively to get rid of my externals, but they could do
For-
it on a trade.
For example, just say what's it called? Blue gets trapped and you get trapped, you could pressure red a lot more than blue could pressure me.
Yeah, girl, you're gonna have a lot of work to do here.
Yeah. Is there a way that you can just put like one trip on your cap and then the rest when
Yeah, I'll
you're
put one. I'll
5?
put one on my cap. The rest of my 5.
I'm gonna
If they both get big trades, they can definitely roll me, but we're not there yet.
I guess chill, and then
I have 2 horses. I think you definitely take your bonus. And then
yeah, but
you probably need to hit blue a little bit.
you want me to guarantee the bonus?
Guarantee the bonus, yes. And then I would put the rest on your 5 and maybe go up through the top.
That territory gives me a extra trip.
You could take that bonus. Yep, okay. Take that bonus too. And then pull your trapped 3 on to protect the long bonus. No. Yeah, that one. Yep, perfect. That takes it off of me now for a second.
Yeah, and I got really good dice, so the dice are kind of evening out. Oh wait, they're really worrying about me. Eh?
They need to. You have 2 bonuses. Wait, they didn't break you. They did not break you? That was a mistake.
Now he has to go through it. Oh, his partner's realised.
You still have 2 bonuses and a lot of territory.
Yeah, no, I'll lose the territories, but I think I can hold. I still a lot. Can you hit the 2? And I can hit a lot more blue. Red's got that bonus. +5.
Okay.
I think.
You're going to have to break that. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I guess if you just break. Oh wait, Red can't take me out there. Too much troops.
Now we need to worry about them having trades.
Should I leave that one down there?
No,
or
I think you need to try and get rid of that. But you also need to break
set on 3?
red.
10 trade.
I have a 6 trade. Oh, you have a 10 trade?
Really?
That's amazing. So can you take everything back and break red? Yes, you can. Put it on the long territory. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Because my cap's still open to the board. I was looking at like maybe, but blue's starting to get really unlucky.
Okay, listen to me. I can do a horse trade with a wild, or I can hold off and see if I get a big trade on 4. Do I die if I do that?
I think you trade with the wild, and we can take out blue.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I can hit the 1/1 of blue. You can come off cap to hit the 1/1/1. We don't know who's in that little ninja star.
Oh no, it was blue, I think. I don't think, the next to red's cap, I think that's red. But I will go and check. But we just need to worry about them having sets because it'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, he had that bonus, so I need to invade it. Or not. They've left me way over.
1, 2. Red could be on 12 if he has the ninja star. Blue is definitely under. Okay, so you do think I should trade?
Yeah, because I would even say you take out all of blue from the bottom. Oh wait, no, you have to put some on cap here.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough to hit the cap yet. I really don't.
No, I mean like everything but the cap of blue. I think I can get the rest of blue. Blue. Do we believe that blue sinks the res cap?
What was that?
Do we believe that blue sinks the res cap?
It's
Or you want me just to
it's
check?
possible. Ooh, glad we checked.
Now we just need to worry about a cap roll. Or my cap getting rolled by 2 10 trades.
No, they would do me over you, I think.
Even if you get blue's cap, blue, you're still trapped. Blue just dies.
Okay, it's gonna be a 2v1. I don't think red can kill you.
No, I'm with nearly dying, yes. I could maybe even retake the cap.
Red,
Because you
red. I think red has to kill blue here. Otherwise, we kill blue.
Oh no, he's planning it because of how he moved the troops, I think.
He should have not been on a cap.
Really? Blue's got 2 cards. You just get to a set quicker, and he knows he can't kill.
And he can't protect both of these caps, so you are gonna get a cap back.
Yeah, 100%.
This game's over,
I don't
I
know.
think.
He doesn't know what to do because he didn't have a set. Do you want me to take the bridge one, or you want me to take the top? Or I guess
You
it's the
you
top
take
one.
the free one, yeah.
Is there a way you can just attack a bit of? Oh wait, is it even? No, wait. You just move across one and leave some troops on your other cap, and then I put all the troops I get on the cap. That plus I've got 2 that I could
You're
move
gonna
down.
take this free cap. I
Yeah.
don't need to protect one of these caps.
Oh, because you can't even get there.
Fuck. Both of those 3v1s failed. That is bullshit.
I'm in 17 territories.
He's on 1,
So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Okay. Your 2 connects.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay, I have an 8 trade.
I got 5 troops for just living.
All right, so now we just need to overwhelm him with bonuses. You can maybe take, if you hit his 2 2s, you can take both of those.
It'll just try and kill me.
He's not open to you.
My brain keeps on saying they open. Oh, he's trying to trap you.
Okay, I am trapped, but that's not the worst
Wait.
thing.
If you roll it, is there a world I cap run?
Do you have a trade?
Yeah, 10 trade.
Oh, then yes. 68%.
And I'm coming around with what? I've got 18 territories. So a lot of troops.
That's plenty. That's plenty. Roll the 5 cap first, because then if this fails somehow, I'm alive behind you. Nice job.
Then my KF comes around and says, secret rule, only Hayden advances.
All right. Well, we move on as long as we survive the wheel.